structure of the thing under and above to like be in contact with it to start to like spread to that thing. And that's how Mythbusters proved the 5 second rule.
What if you drop it on a bunch of hair?
What if you drop it on a bunch of liquid?
Or shit.
Well, again, so it depends on the substance that it falls on. If like that thing falls on a carpet,
doesn't like how do you know the time?
because it's almost only technically hair. If you pull it up and there's no hair on it, you're good.
I pooped on that carpet.
If the thing that you drop, like say that I dropped this and I'd already had it in my mouth, it's sticky. It immediately stuck to hair. Clearly now they are combined, and that is like what's the word they use?
Ionic bond.
Something like that, honestly.
Supersonic.
But like shit, things that are liquid, things that are like literally gooey, I guess, that can leave a residue, are not part of that. Wow, he fucking got it.
Well,
50 seconds.
I wanted to record what you were saying because it sounded like you were about to be like, yeah, and I just made all that up.
No, it was actually a Mythbusters. Look up 5 second rule in Mythbusters. It's probably the most talked about episode because everyone wants to justify the fact that they just ate that piece of candy off the floor. And
they also
the Mythbusters
didn't
told
they
them
also prove like the double dipping thing is real too? Like
what do you mean?
Like double dip, like you shouldn't double dip because it does spread germs.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Kind of in the like what Aleem's saying, like what if you drop it in shit? Like there is that rule of like if you've taken a bite of something,
like liquid
there's no
liquid.
5 second. Yeah, there's no 5 second rule involved when it comes to like your mouth touching like another like wet piece of thing. Like,
that's what I tell girls at the bar.
I know you. I know you were set me up for that one. Listen, we already addressed it between ourselves before the podcast, but I want to address one more time because there will be a picture of this. This hat that Aleem is wearing is absurdly fire on him specifically,
yes.
but also in gen. I've had that hat for like a year, just waiting to give it to the right person. I thought it was going to be Creighton. I thought Creighton was who needed to have this. But I was
Creighton also, for the record, did win the hat. But when we saw what the hat was, he was like, "There's no way I can't give this to Lee."
Yeah.
So it went to who it was
the
supposed to go.
amount of conversation we've had about the Boondocks, like, there's no way that I wasn't going to give it to Liam because Liam like has like such a I don't want to say like he does have a better I'm gonna say it. He's got a better, deeper understanding of the levels of humor
of the animated show about like black culture. You're telling me Liam knows more about that than you?
I didn't want to come out to sound like way worse than it is.
See, Liam's got this.
Hold on. How did you?
There's something about him.
How are you gonna say it?
I don't know.
Remember,
I was feeling it out as I went along.
When Spider-Man Miles Morales came out, there was this like game journalist that was like, and Miles Morales swings with all the swagger of a black youth.
Oh my god!
And the thing is, crazy to say, right? Is it wrong? No. Play Spider-Man 2 and tell me who swings better. It's Miles Morales.
That looks cooler.
And we know why.
Every time he's swinging, I was just like, uptown, funky.
All right, welcome, Shirts Off, Season 3, Episode 35. This is a stacked podcast, I'm not going to lie. I want to get everybody that's in this room together for a long time. We got Michael in here, Liam in here, and Alejandro, and of course myself and Charlie. Michael said he's going to put together like topics for us to talk about, and I was like, these are like who I would consider some of the most intellectual people that I know.
Hey, how's it going?
So I think the topics would just generate themselves.
It's also crazy that you said you wanted this group because I was like, are you going to invite Aleem? And you were like, that's a good idea. And then I was like, Michael's probably available. And you're like, dude, I think they're all off. Like, you didn't even think about it.
In the back of my mind, I've been wanting to do it for a while. But
he didn't tell me at all. By my understanding, when I walked into this building today, it was going to be me, Creighton, and Alejandro. This is going to be a classic Two Idiots Listen to Politics podcast. And instead, I was like, oh shit, we're getting the fucking band back together that was never together in the first place.
He also did call me like 2 days ago at like 9 o'clock at night and be like, hey, I think I have time to like do this podcast. I'm like, when? He's like, in like 2 days. I was like, sure. Yeah, we can do this. Let's do this. Exactly.
To be fair, Alejandro texted me and was like, I'm free Saturday and Monday. And I think the rest of the time you're busy for the rest of this month, right?
I'm glad you remembered Monday because it was definitely not Saturday.
Oh, was it not Saturday? Oh, okay, well then there you go. So, it was like 2 days and then we weren't going to see Alejandro until November.
Yeah, ever since we started this business, Creighton has like called me basically every single day that I've been working for 3 weeks and been like, are you busy for the next 6 hours? And I'm like, yes, I'm running a business. I've had to tell this. What was the fucking We had like a party.
The wedding.
Cassie's
wedding.
Cassie's wedding. For 3.5 days, this dude asked me every day in a row, more than once a day, if I was going to make the wedding. And I was like, I will be at work all
I thought
day
you were going to
that
call
day.
out.
It was the first week of our business. I wasn't invited to the wedding.
She told you to come and crash it. She literally was like, come and crash my wedding.
Sure.
And she grabbed you by
said
the
I
shoulder.
could a month ago.
She grabbed you by the shoulder and was like, I want you to crash my wedding.
I
And
understand.
looked you in
That's
the
not
eyes.
what she did.
Yeah.
She didn't do that.
She did.
No, she did.
She licked her lips.
I would have had a good time.
Well, it's because she was
She just
eating
got
something.
married, bro. I would have loved crashing that wedding. Crashing that wedding would have been fun. I was starting a business, and Creighton doesn't understand that. And every day, can we do a podcast from 6 to 8? I'm like, on any day. What day? Like, the days you're open. Like, he doesn't even say the day anymore. He just says, you'll be at work. He just starts with that to see if I'll budge.
Your timing is impeccable. Last time we recorded, wasn't it like on 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're on Columbus Day.
Just
An equally devastating day.
What's the next one?
The next terrible day?
Yeah.
January 6th is right around the
Thanksgiving.
corner.
Oh, there we go. January
It's
6th.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I guess.
We killed 90% of the natives.
Well, no, I was just thinking about. I want to
Past it.
listen. I want to be eating that day, and like then I'm gonna be tired.
we were.
I mean,
me,
we could get in here.
me and Mike were talking about is House Young going to be open for Christmas? Because me and Mike specifically, for like 6 years in a row, have just sat in our kitchen on Christmas and like talk shit because I've already celebrated by Christmas Day. Like our Christmas is always like the Sunday before and the Thursday before with our two different sides of our family. And, so Christmas Day for like 5 or 6 years, we ain't had shit to do. We just sat around playing video games. And I was like, man, fuck it. I mean,
You've
I
come and
think,
celebrated Christmas with us the last 2 or 3 years.
yeah, in the morning for a minute. But I'm
yeah.
saying like a majority of the day is kind of we just hang out. We do it. When we're done with
Yeah.
your family Christmas, we just kind of hang out.
I love getting that shit out of the way.
Yeah,
It's
no,
too
it's
much.
good. By noon, we're done with Christmas, and me and
It's
Creighton
so nice.
we've recorded podcasts on Christmas. I mean, some of
Yeah.
my favorite podcasts were us on Christmas just talking shit.
My
about
mom
Christmas.
came one year and did shit with us.
Yeah,
that was nice.
It was fun. And fuck it, we have a big place now.
Yeah.
Might as well have a little Christmas.
That would be
What?
cool.
What's so funny?
I was just listening
You need a tree, dude.
Just thinking about Christmas. It makes me happy.
Michael's over here just
This is
looks
this is
like
a
he's-
As soon
year.
as you guys started talking about Christmas, I just immediately said, "Just hear those sleigh bells ringing."
just in his head.
I'm just happy.
This year we need Christmas. It's been a rough year. Like I feel like.
I do things on Christmas, by the way. You included me. You're right. All our family stuff is done, but I have a Christmas tradition that goes on like 10 years now.
What is it?
What do
Me
you
and
do?
Graham have hung out every Christmas since.
So it's like
That's
his
so
and Mike's.
Sweet.
That is
That's
nice.
nice.
That's very
because both
sweet.
of our families do everything on Christmas. Like all of our Christmas is done by Christmas, and we're the only two people in Lancaster not doing anything.
Let's all move our chairs in. I feel like
No,
we're all
okay.
just a little
Oh,
quiet.
all right,
There's
everybody.
Mike. Creighton
Unzip-
keeps-
unzip
We just
your
got
pants.
way too comfy. That's
Yeah.
all it was. This area is just so relaxing.
We're now
Yeah.
5 tips touching like a starfish.
No, I was about to. There we
Oh
go.
my god, which one of you guys is purple? Twinsies.
I walked down the hall earlier and Charlie was like faking that Michael was beating him up and just immediately jumped on board. I was like, "Yeah, Michael's getting him. Oh my god!
Why
he's
do you
bleeding on the
keep
floor."
kicking him, Michael? That's so
As
mean.
you see, I have a violent past. I'm shrouded in mystery and allure.
Me and
My
Michael.
father was a drunk and my mother was a man.
Some Doofenshmirtz backstory going on.
I think that was West Side Story.
Parents growing up.
Dude, yeah, he
My
said,
own mother didn't show up to my birth.
That show's fucking
There's
so
some great
gold.
jokes.
It's
There's
yeah.
some great Phineas and Ferb jokes.
It's one of the last great American cartoons, man.
Yeah.
Even American anime.
How dare you?
I think it was animated almost exclusively in Korea. I'm gonna be real.
He's not wrong. I found that out about Batman the Animated Series
Almost
too.
every show.
Like they would just ship everything over to Korea and be like, some cheap.
Guys, you know I
backwoods
meant
studio.
that they speak English.
Fun fact for you.
Yeah, we're just giving you fun facts.
Animation,
Yeah.
A lot of American animation
Well,
studios, they do the beginning pin and
let's
the
define
last
fun.
10%.
These are facts. Let's define fun. These might not be the funnest of These are facts for sure.
That's something you might say to somebody sometimes.
Honestly,
They're
They're silly. They're
Michael's
silly facts.
fact just made it more American in my
Yeah,
opinion.
there you
That's what
go.
I'm saying. The last great American cartoon.
Just like Americans to get somebody else to do it.
I follow.
Sweaty ass cartoon.
I follow,
Outsourcing.
I follow a page on Instagram that is songs that shouldn't work together, and like the amount of times that Phineas and Ferb songs get like matched up with like huge music where like the scaling for the music is right and it fits is amazing. And the best one to this day is Doofenshmirtz when he's like got his hands glued to the DJ thing and it's matched up to Not Like Us. Is one of the greatest.
I fell down the hill, got glue on my ass.
There's a platypus controlling me. I just can't stop.
Don't stop.
The platypus is a metaphor for the government. It's so good, dude. It's so
Look at
good.
what's keeping you down.
Yes.
My teacher is a platypus. My parents are a platypus.
The government's a platypus. We just can't stop. It's so fucking
What?
The fact that
good.
you guys know this.
Every song in that show really was just
Wait.
phenomenal.
It doesn't have a bad episode.
Yeah,
There's no platypus controlling me. Oh, so good. Perry, the friend, the spy versus spy level of humor that Perry and Doofenshmirtz have for each other, where almost every conundrum they find themselves in, there's a moment where they hat team each other like, hey, we know we're boys though, right? I really it's the only time Doofenshmirtz is like truly evil is in the movie. Like, and
It's a different universe version of it. Too.
Exactly, and it's like, oh shit.
And one that didn't go through shit.
Exactly. It's like, oh
Just
shit,
took it, had
Doofenshmirtz
the
is
golden
actually
train
scary
ticket.
if like
He's actually
under-
a really good analogy for like reality. Like a lot of like the worst people you meet are people that haven't like suffered. Like
Right.
the kindest people you meet are those that have suffered extensively.
Does your
Yeah.
scar go over your eye patch?
Are you asking?
I don't know what. I don't know what. That just made me think of the Fairly Odd Parents when Norm meets Crocker. He's like, that thing on your neck. Here.
That whole episode, he's like, I can fix that. Like,
Oh god, there are an
Yeah,
amazing
three.
amount of times where that happens, where it's like they break the fourth wall and address that silly thing.
I just
One
thought
of
it was Norm.
huh?
Norm, the genie.
Yeah.
Norm McDonald.
Yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah.
love that.
That was Norm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, that was Norm
Hey,
McDonald.
he comes
You
in-
didn't know?
Chris, he comes in the show and goes, hey, it's me, Norm. He doesn't even kind of hide it.
That's so good. I don't.
Just
I have
Norm.
almost no memory of that character. I
You don't
I have to
remember Norm the
rewatch
Genie?
that.
He's
a whole
like,
That makes
movie.
me so
Yeah, no,
happy.
he's great.
yeah, he's like one of the best villains in the show.
That's so good.
Him,
I miss
Crocker.
Norm, man.
Do you remember when Crocker got the fairies and like made a whole scepter and all this
That
other
was
shit?
the magic muffin.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
best.
was
That's,
that-
the,
yeah.
that's Nickelodeon's best fucking animated
Special,
movie.
best special
It's
ever.
better- yeah, it's unmatched.
That's a good one.
What's a better one than that?
I was a big fan of the Jimmy Timmy Power.
Oh,
It's a
Power
great
Hour?
second.
Yeah.
It's a great. I mean, there's never been a
What
more
about
shiny
Channel
silver.
Chasers?
Which one is it?
Isn't Channel Chasers?
Jimmy
Oh,
and-
fuck!
Channel
Wait,
Chasers.
Yeah,
wait,
that's what I'm
different
saying.
one.
They got some.
wait! My fault. I thought the muffin was Channel Chasers.
This is Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
We're talking Nickelodeon.
We're talking
Okay.
about Fairly
I'm
Odd
not-
Parents.
Okay.
Timmy's a great third because it's Channel Chasers, Magic Muffin, then the Power.
That was just like the first big crossover too of my like young brain.
Mine was like the Flintstones and the Jetsons. I remember that crossover.
You
like,
can tell you got
verbatim.
old.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
was
can
like,
tell people raised you out of
My, like my
stable.
3-year-old
Flintstones
self
and
was
the
like, the
Jetsons.
Jetsons on the Flintstones? This is wild.
Did you hear Michael?
What'd you say?
Michael very quietly was like, Flintstones vs. Jetsons was great. He's like, I'm
good.
good.
They are
Great
good.
on the record, but I don't want everyone to hear me. I heard it.
I liked it.
I liked it
It's
too.
good.
Yeah, but
That's top.
You didn't
10.
watch it.
It's
Okay.
like, I'm a Cartoon Network kid, dickhead.
Come on, dude.
Who's this
Yeah,
for?
Which, okay,
Boomerang
you
alone.
say that. Speaking of that,
Boomerang's great.
we're just not addressing the fact that half of the okay Cartoon Network movies are better than most of the Nickelodeon ones, right?
No, of course.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Cartoon Network
Because like
to
Fairly
me is
Odd
the
Parents,
top tier.
Fairly Odd Parents' best thing is only as good as Foster's Home's third best movie.
Cartoon-
Like all the Foster's Home's films are fucking
yeah.
incredibly
Cartoon Network
goated.
kicked Nickelodeon's ass so bad they went to live action.
That's a wild way to put it.
Talking about crossovers. I mean, that's so sweet life of Waverly.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
That was
That's
fire.
actually part 2 of that crossover because remember, there's also
it's
no, that's
part
so
one,
Sweet
it's
Life
two
of Hannah
parts.
Montana.
That's the one in the hotel,
No,
right?
Then there's Sweet
That
Life of
one
Hannah
was so
Montana
good.
on.
The second part is when they Alex from Waverly Place comes in, because you're right. The first one's That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana, and then it's
Great episode.
That's So Sweet Life of Waverly Place.
Yeah,
Have
they
you
just,
seen
they
what
just
else
threw
canon?
in Hannah Montana in there at the end, though. She literally shows up for the
Yeah,
last
no,
like,
it's not a great
30
rewatch.
Not a
seconds
good-
of the.
yeah, not a
she just
solid
walks in and she's like, "Hey, I'm Hannah Montana," and they're like, "Holy shit, it's Hannah Montana!" And then the
We
episode
all know
ends.
you because you're famous.
Yeah. And there's a light crossover with Corey in the house when like she has to sing a song for the president, and it's that president. That comes
yeah.
I don't like talking about Corey in the house.
Why? What's wrong with
That
Corey in
was-
the house?
Because of my guy Corey or whatever.
Oh,
He
we're
became,
separating the actor from
Yeah,
the
you can't put
property.
you gotta separate the art from the artist when we're talking about.
You
our
say we're not going to
childhood.
talk about Zeke and
Also-
Luther? Like,
We have to take the art from the artist
yeah,
when
I
talking
forgot.
about these
That
shows
robbed the-
specifically.
did he kill
No
somebody?
one got out
just rob the
clean.
gun.
No one on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel got out clean, bro. Everyone
Selena
had some
Gomez did.
fucked up shit.
For the most part, relatively.
Sure.
Like it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot
She's a
worse.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
There are things.
there's other people too.
She's coming back. So.
Yeah.
She was never really
I'm gonna
gone.
keep
She
my
just
opinions
had a
on
lot of
Selena
like
Gomez
health
to
issues.
myself. But Cartoon Network was goated. Those three channels, Cartoon Network was
The best.
absurdly the best.
Yeah.
It's crazy though, because I recently found out.
What?
So I was just watching a video about this last night. It had the least success of the three.
Really?
That's crazy.
Wait, which one did?
Cartoon Network.
Probably because of, you know what I bet it was? I bet it's the Star Wars situation. I bet it's toys. Disney Channel has to sell the fuck
That's
out
actually
of
Well,
toys.
so,
That's exactly-
so does
big part-
Cartoon. They tried to compete.
Yeah, but I'm
it's not
saying-
the
Merchandise.
same,
Cartoon
yeah.
Network never had a strong merchandise.
Hannah Montana, I bet
but
you
they
Hannah
threw it in
Montana.
a Def's time slot. They threw new episodes of Transformers on at like
Well,
6:30 in the morning.
not only that though, you're looking at like Cartoon Network. That's not Cartoon Network's toys.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Hasbro toys.
That's true.
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z had the best merch run of all this shit. That's Japanese shit.
Yeah.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network was just like
Hannah
housing these
Montana
places.
crossing over with Barbie smokes Cartoon Network by itself.
Yeah.
I bet you.
I mean, what's-
I bet you if we go find the numbers, all of Cartoon Network rights, toys, get smoked by just Hannah
They
Montana.
never have like I think there's no incredibly merchandisable cartoon. There's a handful, but not too many.
Hannah Montana had like 3 video games.
Yeah,
that's
that's true. DS video games.
70 video games. You want to talk about video games?
I'm pretty sure she has like a fucking. You remember when singing
Disney
games were
Channel
really
Sing It.
popular?
Yeah,
I think she has like
Disney
her
Sing
own
It.
one of those.
We have a row of 80 Disney Channel Sing It variations of games. There's like 15 different ones.
Also, music, right?
Yeah.
Every fucking Disney
Yeah.
star had like at least a fucking
They
gold
tried to turn him
record.
into a pop star.
Exactly. So
Jonas
even-
Brothers ended
Phineas
up
and
okay.
Ferb. We just talked about Phineas
Yeah.
and Ferb.
Yeah,
Nickelodeon,
just them.
Nickelodeon tried going that route too with like Victoria Justice.
And that's the thing. That's
and-
why when you look at the numbers, it boils down Disney on top as they are in many ways because they own a third of the planet. Right. Then
Pretty much,
Nickelodeon
yeah.
because Nickelodeon had that format. We're joking about like Cartoon Network beat their ass in the live action, but when you think about merchandisable things, now you have preteens and teenagers who are getting the merchandise to go because they want to be the it girlies or they want to be cool like these guys.
It's
from
very
Nickelodeon.
much.
So we're just
I would've
nerds
brought-
for animation, is what I'm hearing.
That's really
That's a good
you gotta remember, we used to be the niche crowd, and then
Yeah.
the great shift. Everybody, it wasn't just anime is a great shift. People started to be able to regularly accept it. Like, yes, we watch cartoons,
And they also started to respect and appreciate quality over quantity.
Yeah.
I'm still
Cartoon
waiting for
Network has the
machinima
best
shit.
shit in terms of the story you're getting is better than everything everywhere else.
I watch a good bit of anime these days.
I'm still waiting
You
for the
look like
machinima shit.
it. You look like a little anime boy.
Could you imagine some Cartoon Network merchandise though? Like just wearing some Samurai Jack like merchandise?
Bro,
anything like
what?
that?
They probably
those
didn't have
fucking
the
wood,
distribution
those
lines.
fucking wood sandals, bro.
Oh my god!
Remember when he
yeah.
fucking kicks the fucking goldfish head motherfucker alien guy? Like that's one of the greatest.
But he was catching bodies that
He
whole
wore
fucking
like
show.
17
show.
different shoes that episode where he's trying to get new sandals. That's
Speaking of
one of the
crossovers,
best episodes ever, bro. He wore a fucking shoe with goldfish like aquariums on him. He's like, these are terrible for combat. It's like they broke as soon as he kicked the guy in the head. Like it's crazy.
do you guys remember the Kids Next Door crossover with Grim Adventures and Billy and Mandy?
No.
Don't.
That was a wild one.
Code Name
sounds like a
Kids Next Door
It's an incredible show.
is one of the most goated television shows. The lore of that show is far too saucy.
Are we now just ranking Cartoon Network shows? Because I can wait.
All right, let's start this in.
This is
This was
difficult.
funny enough. One of my prepared topics.
This is a difficult thing to rank for me.
All right.
Because
This
a
being
lot of
said,
them are so
Toonami's
good.
not in this conversation,
Toonami's
right?
not.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
count.
no,
it can't
yeah,
be allowed.
yeah,
it can't be allowed.
Because then it
'cause,
feels like a different thing.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it's also like, you know, where Alien's Dragon Ball might be in number one, someone else's One Piece Piece might, and like both are so well arguable that it's like one of those conversations no one's ever going to be able to like measure out very well.
Well, Batman Beyond's
it's
also
very
in
much
that
a bias.
conversation because
Exactly.
that was coming on Toonami
Yes,
too.
there's a lot of Toonami stuff that like everything is so goated in its own like
So
region.
agreeing upon that,
Yes,
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, go.
It's a group conversation. I'm
Yeah.
throwing Ed, Ed, and Eddie as the top 3 right now.
Dude,
That's
Ed
fair,
and Eddie
that's fair.
is ridiculous.
If not number 1, it's top 3.
I
Ed
think-
and Eddie might be the most immersive anthology animated show of all time. I am in that world when I'm watching it. You understand from like 2 episodes in, everyone is very
Just
much
the
the character
dynamics
they're
of the
playing.
cul-de-sac.
The dynamics of the cul-de-sac are so easy to like fall into. You're very quickly like the hierarchy is clear.
Yeah.
It is very obvious that who's the bully? What's his name?
Kevin.
And Naz are not Naz. Is it Naz?
Yeah,
Is the
Naz.
last-
You nailed that.
The
Good
emo
pull.
girl everyone loves. Yeah, fucking Kevin and Naz are clearly A and B, fucking top of the list. Like they get to decide all the ways things are gonna go.
I don't know. I
Not
think
emo.
Yeah,
Rolf
yeah.
is probably the top.
That's not a sure. Like
There's a
Who's
difference.
the emo? Other than the canker sister with the blue hair.
I think Rolf is
that's the
definitely
closest
the top.
thing.
Though.
Yeah.
And she's
See
like-
your conversation.
That's back when emo was like negatively stigmatized, and even then I was like,
But you're telling me that Naz isn't either 3 months
Marie
removed
is
or
an
3 months away from being an emo? She is on either side of the fucking.
she definitely matured into being an emo. But
Yeah, exactly. Like she was about to be one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alternative in
Yeah,
general.
punk alternative isn't emo.
Marie.
That's
But
fair.
it's been
That's
there
fair.
or is going there.
No, it's not.
Nah, you don't have
Okay.
to like shift into one just because you're in a lane. You know.
Just saying, man.
the blue-haired canker, her name is Marie, and she's the golf one. What are we
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about here?
He's got a point. She even wears like the bracelet with like the spikes on it.
She's
on the
into
way.
You're way
fucking
out of
double
pocket
G's.
on
Cover.
I don't think I'm way out of pocket.
Rolf
I might
was-
be out of pocket in defining,
Rolf
but I
was
don't think it's way
dominating
crazy
that
to
neighborhood
assume.
regardless.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
what?
Rolf's
Rolf
the
was
top.
dominating
Yeah,
that
you said
neighborhood.
that
Kevin
is
and
top
Naz.
dog in that
Yeah,
neighborhood.
it's
I'm not
because
gonna
Rolf
lie.
then Kevin.
Rolf is
He's
the
top
Viking
dog.
warrior that owns the place.
He's top dog if Ed's having a good day.
Yes.
Ed with a pebble in his shoes putting that nigga in the dirt. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. My nigga turned into an actual xenomorph cereal monster.
That
I
was
remember
the
that.
scariest episode of television I've
You
ever
guys remember
seen
the
at that
cardboard
time.
He's scared
City?
of his little sister though.
Okay,
So-
His little sister
an
called his mom.
elephant is afraid of a mouse, but it's not losing to a wolf.
Yeah, it's true. Very good
Rob-
argument.
That's a
good.
very
That's-
good
yeah,
analogy.
that's-
It's like rock, paper,
okay.
Smoked
scissors.
us.
You gotta
Yeah.
balance
Smoked
it
us.
out.
I was with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
100 for a moment,
Yeah, 'cause
but he smoked us, dog. We got smoked that time.
the real like underlying theme of that show is that like Ed really is just like one like Joker style like one bad day. From that cul-de-sac
Sure.
being the issue.
That
of
was
this
terrible.
guy with the monster series.
Yeah.
They just did Ed Gein next to the
Do you guys remember when they took away his stairs?
It's one of the best.
That was such a tangible punishment to me when I was like, damn, I thought I better be it.
What if they take my stairs away?
I was terrified of
I didn't even
sticky
know that was in
notes.
the. I didn't know that was in the card.
Dude, I
You
saw
can
that.
trap. They kidnapped their kid. How can you kidnap your own kid? You trapped him in a basement. That is
And, like,
crazy.
let's put it in real terms. They put their, face it, simple son and locked him in the basement.
Yeah, he's not passing math.
And they have
quizzes.
their daughter that they obviously adore and like treat like gold. And they have their like in the basement.
They knew he was gonna be all right. This
But
The guys.
he ate his bed.
Buttered toast is this guy's catchphrase. He's not going anywhere. Like this guy's life is gonna be in that
Nah,
basement.
you guys are tripping, bro. His future's definitely a pro NFL player.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say.
He's definitely the makings of a pro.
I
athlete.
Or a
Say
pro
Ryan.
gamer.
The Forrest Gump comparison aside, he doesn't know how to like follow orders. Like you can't assume that guy's gonna know
say
Blue
that. Nah,
42.
man,
I would just
he
make him a
follows
boxer.
orders. They have scams where he's
Yeah,
essential and
whole
he's not.
scam.
He's not the thing
That's
that falls
true.
apart.
Eddie like completes that whole thing because he takes advantage of Double D's brains.
Intellect.
And
Honestly, Eddie is a sports manager and Ed in MMA. Like you're selling him
Yeah,
out.
that's
Like,
what
you're
Yeah,
like,
you know
you're
what?
Eddie-
Hey,
Eddie's
Throw
definitely
a
turning him
pebble.
into a star.
That
It's
one
like
pebble
Can we
Well,
talk
every
about?
round?
Can we talk about the best episode in the series?
which one? The Cardboard City episode?
No.
Ooh, that's one of them.
Good
That's a
episode.
good
That's
episode.
one of them.
Not the best episode.
Does fish challenge?
Good episode, not the best episode.
The psychedelic episode. where
Hold
they,
on,
like,
you already
trip real
guessed.
hard?
Let Michael and Nalim have it
Is
straight.
it the one where they pull their own like pull Jimmy's fucking outline out and he just melts into a puddle?
Great
That's a
episode.
psychedelic
Still
episode.
not the best episode.
Man, this is rough. I feel like. Can I use a lifeline?
Am I your lifeline?
Well,
Okay. The best episode of that show is the episode where Ed is sleepwalking and eating everything.
You ate it?
Remember when he's sleeping? He does a gymnastics routine with food, uses a piece of bread to wipe his face, throws it in the air and eats it, and then it cuts to Double D and he goes, "That was very good." That is one of the best. That is one of the best episodes of television.
When Johnny leaves the AC on and just opens his door and the entire cul-de-sac freezes.
Yes, the manipulation of the weather in that show is wild.
I got it. It's the episode where Eddie and Ralph have the fish duel.
That's what I said. Yeah,
my
the
bad.
fish duel.
Yeah, it's the fish duel, dog.
When in Shane he makes everyone walk over his face.
Yeah.
Is that episode?
I think
Yeah,
so.
that's the same
trying to
episode.
create,
Yeah,
like,
it's the same episode.
That's a
a
great
badge,
episode.
right? Aren't they like Boy Scouts or something?
Yeah,
No.
for a badge of some variety.
No, it's because he disrespected.
He disrespects his heritage.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it was a special day. He was in that
yes,
weird purple
yes,
suit,
yes.
and he was like, "Eat this like."
Beat.
Yeah, it was like a beat, but it looked like coronavirus. He was like, everyone eat some of this, and then he was like, hell no, threw it at the wall, and then he was like, all right.
You disrespect the son of a shepherd?
Yeah.
They slapped him with the fish. Or
beat
or
the shit
something?
out
Beat
of
the
him with that
dog shit. Yeah, it was.
Oh, my
You have broken the celery stalk on the back of a sea urchin.
And they did it in slow motion too. Just
He's cracking this shit, dog. But I can't lie. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's a good episode. But like the city episode and the
That
fish
is good.
episode, dog.
that's my goat.
What about the episode where they thought there were aliens and so they all made weapons and Rolf had the fucking Kevin had the bowling ball cannon and they were all on the side of Ed, Edd and Eddy that day and then they realized that it was like a scam gone wrong and they all like felt betrayed at the end again?
So I was gonna say that episode, but the reason I didn't say it is because I don't remember the episode. I remember the impact of the episode because it was a special week where they were doing like 5 alien episodes.
Oh,
of
yeah,
different
yeah, I
cartoons.
remember that.
It was like the
Yeah.
alien invasion week. So I remember that being like the episode that I probably had the most like, oh shit, Ed and Eddie's coming on. this
Yeah.
episode. But I don't remember shit but the green.
Damn.
Like the entire episode's like green as fuck.
Yeah.
I do remember
yeah.
that because that's when they introduced that one show,
Camp
Symbiotic
Lazlo
Titan.
had one.
Yeah, Camp Lazlo had one, but Symbiotic Titans. I don't know if you remember that show.
I love that show.
That was another one that just was
That's
a
almost
shame
when
it
we
didn't get
started getting a
finished.
debate where like you start to have this like, okay, Cartoon Network's top 5 American ass cartoons and top 5 these niggas grew up on Dragon Ball cartoons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Ben 10 Alien Force is shitting on half of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I was waiting. I had it in my back pocket.
But I think
I was waiting to drop it.
Is
like
that
you
a
just
Cartoon
dropped it.
Network show or is that a DC show that was on Cartoon Network?
It's a
A little bit
Cartoon
of
Network
both.
show.
I think it's a little bit of
So
both.
like
There
the
was all
reason
the promos and shit. They did all sorts of Cartoon
No,
Network.
yeah, you're right.
the reason
shit
I
for
didn't
the-
bring up
It's
Batman like the animated series is because it was initially a Fox show, but Teen Titans itself was designed to be a Cartoon Network show.
Yeah,
so-
then it's
There wasn't really any like Teen Titan content out there either until
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got a
they
point.
put them on
There
the
was
back.
just the comics.
What's also crazy is that show's ability to like,
Let's go.
in a world of like over sexualizing things, that show actually has a couple moments with like some questionable outfits.
Blackfire?
Huh? Yeah, but they
She's
do,
even covered up, and I was like,
Starfire
Raven.
as a character.
You mean Raven? You said Nightfire.
No, I said Blackfire.
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 Starfire's
Hotter
okay,
sister,
okay.
the hot one.
Who?
He said Raven.
Oh.
Raven was hot too.
Talking.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No, Raven's definitely where they kind of because like she has some real like skimpy ass like.
But she wears like a cloak all the time. Like you don't even really get to see her till she starts coming like out of her shell, literally, and that's why you start to see her without her
Best
hood on and
character on
stuff
the
on.
show.
But Starfire as a character is a much more sexualized character. Than
Oh,
what
in
you
the
got on
comics,
show.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
in
sure.
that show you get a naive like borderline a bumpkin
Yeah.
of a woman, like an alien bumpkin.
But it's like low key the most powerful one on the team.
which
Not
probably
low-key.
the second. No, Raven's beating Starfire.
Well,
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Raven is literally
When powered
she
up.
is the daughter of an interdimensional Satan.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if it came down to it,
she
Starfire
beat
could probably beat her.
No.
Like,
He's
Starfire
a
could-
primordial demigod. I mean, what are we talking?
Yeah, I don't think Starfire. I think Starfire takes second place to like.
Triton is
Raven.
one of the like is the like
Trigon,
DC's
not
Trigon.
Triton.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Trigon
Triton's
is
a
one
different
of DC's like oldest and the most evil entities.
Did you guys see that movie where him and
Yes, I did.
Darkseid fought? That
Yeah.
shit was.
You
that-
are one of the supposed new gods, eh?
I was not impressed.
It's just hard.
Just fucking
Sorry,
starts
anyways.
mocking Darkseid.
You guys remember-
Great scene.
Merged with Superman.
Yes,
It was
it's fucking
awesome.
Dragon and Superman.
But you think Starfire's taking Robin? Sorry, I didn't even interrupt you.
Taking Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What?
I don't know. Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
taking
Are we talk-
Robin, yes. Starfire taking Raven, no.
Robin
I don't
certainly.
think
You don't think Starfire can beat Robin?
No,
Robin's a boy with a staff.
Robin,
Starfire's Goku.
Pause. On episode 4, there's a dog that's just straight running through fucking buildings, and with one hand, Robin grabs him with the head and slams him through the concrete.
It's a joke.
He's got a point.
That's a silly joke.
No, he dodges.
Starfire can do that.
Robin,
wait, let's reconsider.
Robin, in episode 6, Robin is dodging lightning from 2 feet away. Like,
That's true.
He was trained by Batman.
Cool.
And he's younger.
he
Like,
I
picks
mean,
up
I
an
get
en-
it.
He
I get
picks
it.
up
This
an
is a crazy argument.
He picks up an entire bear and then throws him 20 feet away.
A bear's a refrigerator. We can pick up refrigerators if our kids are in danger.
This is like a
The guy.
kung fu
he's
master
good at
bear.
redirecting energy.
Starfire one-hand bench presses 100,000 pounds.
He's
But he's good at redirecting energy.
He won the
can
Tournament of
redirect-
Heroes
Yeah, that's true.
with
He
the
did.
only person there without any kind of power other than Hawkeye
Chris?
kid.
Raise the point there. Tournament. That is a definitive power leveling thing.
Yeah. It's got a.
There was
I don't
a
know.
man
Robin
who's
might be
literally
the best.
I'm not
The
saying
Joker beats Bane at chess. That doesn't mean anything. Bane is going to destroy
I'm
the
not
Joker.
saying that it's definitively saying that Starfire absolutely wins or loses. I'm saying that he won the Tournament of Power.
They're being a little silly.
So we're using solely Teen Titans, or we're using DC in general?
Or just solely what's in the show.
In the show,
In the
okay.
show. As long as it's established in the show, it counts.
Nah, he's still not.
Yeah, not even a little bit, dude. Starfire's
I'm not gonna
beating
lie.
Robin.
He is like Captain America levels of powerful.
Yeah, it's absurd how
But
powerful.
Captain
Which-
America's not beating Marvel.
If there's a best episode of Teen Titans,
I like the Ghost of Slade episode.
I have 2 episodes.
a great episode.
Okay, I have 3 episodes. Outside of that episode, which is fucking incredible, the episode where the fucking Avengers Endgame episode, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Of
At the very end.
them going and saving Cyborg from the fucking
Beast Boy.
the.
Bringing everybody together. Everybody else gets captured.
That's a good episode. I
the-
like that. That's the
not,
end of the
isn't
show.
that the future episode? No.
No,
That's
it's
a good one,
Brotherhood-
too, though.
Starfire.
No, the Brotherhood of Doom.
The fucking British dude, black and white episode. I'll be right back.
That's great.
Oh, Mad Mod. He's
Yeah,
talking
The
about
racist episode? No, that's the other guy. That's the alien dude.
No, but
Oh, that's a good one, too, though.
that's a good one.
Damn.
This is a good fucking show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Good show.
We're just rattling
It
off
is a
like banger
phenomenal
after
show.
banger.
They only use the Japanese version of the theme song if the episode did not have any kind of serious undertone.
Oh, yeah.
Just Filler episode has the.
That way you know how to watch it in your watch list. Which is kind of degrading in a way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Should have been the other way around. That's some real, when you look at a globe and America's as big as Africa.
Yeah.
That's one of those situations.
I said, if you hear Asian, just don't even bother paying attention.
This is one, you know they're silly small people. This is a silly small episode.
Oh, did you guys watch Hi Puffy Yumi?
I have literally been putting that in the ether of this conversation because the girls that sing, that's the band that does the intro song.
I love them.
No,
They're
that
fantastic.
show was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was a great.
That was a good show.
That was a good
I know
show.
that one.
That's
Yeah, I do. But I like Shaolin Showdown. You guys like?
Oh my
Shaolin-
God, that was
Shaolin-
phenomenal.
That's a hidden top 5.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of those Samurai Jack, Shaolin Showdown. You know
I
what I
haven't
mean?
watched all the Samurai.
the end of the
You
first
should.
season
You need to.
of Shaolin Showdown was one of my favorite finales.
So good.
Yeah.
I think the Shaolin Showdown is a fire show because it's one of the first times in my life that a plot actually surprised me.
Yeah.
Because when Raul becomes the leader of the group
Yeah.
and it's not Oni,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nah, what you mean it's not? He's the fucking. When I see the show, the logo is his bald ass.
When Omi goes and fucking into the future, and they see, he goes and sees old versions of all of them. He's like, "Where's old Omi?" He goes like, "It's now time travel works, dummy."
Yeah, you removed yourself from.
He says, "You went to the future. There is no."
Oh, we're
old
doing
Omi."
time travel rules from that episode of Teen Titans.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, you
Beast-
disappeared after
Yeah,
the
because
portal.
Beast Boys, yeah. Which is really cool because if you get into multi theory and all that stuff, it's that's one of the things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but then there's also the
different timeline, technically. Maybe.
Can I change the subject?
What
but
is it?
also stay in the avenue.
Only if we get to talk about the Ghost Slade episode.
Can we talk about it after?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You guys know that age-old joke of our generation of quicksand and dynamite ended up being way less of a problem than we thought they
Why
would
did you
be.
did you just get off the phone call with somebody who's suffering from quicksand right now?
No, let me
Okay,
finish.
I'm
one,
sorry.
So you guys know that little statement,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In an equal but opposite direction, Jawbreakers
Oh yes.
are not the greatest thing in the world. Because
Also, they're not the size of your fucking
Yeah, they're not
head.
as big as my head, and they're not the greatest thing that I've ever thought of in my life.
Ed, Ed, Eddy takes place in like the 70s into the 80s, doesn't it?
I thought it's
Maybe.
I thought it was like
gonna
one
say,
of those.
It actually takes place in Purgatory.
That's what I was
Let's
gonna
get
say.
I guess that is the final episode is one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. When they're all old, one of the worst things I've ever. I hate that episode.
Where they're
It's
all
the
old?
They're all old. It's
Yeah.
the last episode of the show, and they're all old.
Technically, last episode of the show, but the last episode of the show is actually the final special.
Oh, where
The
they go
movie?
and get Eddie's
also,
dad,
that was the
Eddie's
last
brother,
that was the last
and he's just an
episode
asshole.
before
Yeah,
they
they
came
beat the
back.
dog shit.
To do the and that was also Ed and Eddie's one of the first times I learned, not learned, but you remember when you're a kid, man, and you're watching a show and you're like, damn, some of these episodes look like shit, and some of these look amazing.
Yeah.
But you don't know like animation and shit like
They got
that.
a better
yet.
budget for season 2.
The final
they
season
switched-
of Ed and Eddie is much better animated than
the rest.
Yeah, the rest.
Yeah.
And they switched from
Tom and
digital
Jerry had a lot
to
of
or
that.
from
Yeah.
traditional to digital.
Yes.
Because that's in Batman Beyond too. Like they kind of tried to work into the
Ed, Ed and
story.
Eddy was the last show that used traditional animation techniques.
Was it really?
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
switched. So that was like the big switch. That was
I just
the last
remember the
show.
lines bouncing, and I thought that was cool. As
No,
fuck.
she was sick. She was
Yeah.
sick. She was sick, man.
So the ghost.
How did they get into
Slade
the
episode.
Jawbreakers building with all the different flavors? Remember that? What was the plot of that episode? I can never remember. I just
Wasn't
see
that-
Doesn't Kevin's
that's
dad
Kevin's
like
dad's
work there?
storage room.
Yeah.
Because
Oh
he has
my
samples.
God, that's true.
Kevin's
'Cause he has
dad
samples
works
from like they were like, oh my God,
Japanese
Yeah,
Jawbreakers.
exactly.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Nah, dude, I remember I had two distinctive thoughts about Jawbreakers, or three. One, the Ed and Eddie, like, oh, they're gonna be huge. I remember the first time I got a Jawbreaker, and it's just this tiny little piece of
They
shit.
do make
They do make big ass ones, and
that
I know
you can't
that
get in your mouth.
because there's a
That's
horror
what she
movie from the 2000s called Jawbreaker, where this girl, they like stick this girl in a trunk and pop a Jawbreaker in her mouth and tape it over her mouth, and she suffocates to death.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's a
So am
terrible
I-
way
She
to
can't
go.
breathe through her nose.
Man, bitch
They're
is
taped
stupid.
over her nose.
That's also like the whole movie. The name
That's-
is Jawbreaker. It's just one
She
girl.
just suffocates.
It's a really short movie.
That sounds like a 10-minute video. Like, lucky.
Okay, you guys gotta understand that this is a fucking 6-year-old Aleem switching between channels. So after I saw the bitch with her eyes wide open with the Jawbreaker, that's about all I.
You got out of there.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were watching.
So
more.
there's possibly
That's
more people who got their jaw broken.
Yeah, you know there could be more lore to the movie. I'm not sure, but like in my mind, there's three distinct.
Maybe.
I have three distinctive ideas of a Jawbreaker. I think of it as like a weird murder weapon, as this obnoxiously large thing in your cheek, and as this disappointingly small candy.
It sounds like a wrestling move too. He's gonna do the Jawbreaker.
You guys remember that movie Nope, where the guy on the horse dies at the end, and that's the whole movie?
A 6-year-old guy. Memories of a 6-year-old.
My hope is that there's a younger like version of Leem out there that like just saw that part of Nope and went the rest of his life without watching the movie.
Aliens? What?
There's a joke like that on Community, isn't there, Liam? Where there was like have you seen Pulp Fiction before? And she was like, yeah, it's a great movie about a bunch of white kids who like to dance around and read the Bible.
Fucking right.
Are you looking up what this movie's about?
Yes.
Oh, we're about to learn the weirdest lore for some crazy ass horror movie.
Dude.
From the perspective of someone who does
On
not
the
watch
morning
horror.
of Liz's 17th birthday, Courtney, Marcy, and Julie kidnap Liz and gag her with the Jawbreaker. They lock her in the trunk of a car and drive off, planning to take her to a restaurant for breakfast. Upon opening the trunk, they discover she is choked to death on the Jawbreaker.
God damn.
So
What
fuck-
else?
So it's like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
They bring
have
her
to,
back to
like,
life by using her like a puppet.
They put her like
They put sunglasses on her.
It's kind of like a Know What You Did Last Summer kind of like.
Who wins?
Julie wants to report the situation. Courtney instead calls the school opposing Liz's mother to tell Liz is ill and cannot attend. 3 later go to school. They devise a story she was killed by a rapist. Spread rumors that she was actually a rebellious and promiscuous girl. This is very 1999. And yeah, so essentially, and then I'm not about to read the rest of this.
When does
but
it come
essentially- 1999.
Ah, damn. I was
Yeah,
about-
but yeah, fuck you guys. That's
Movie of
literally
its
the plot of the movie.
That's actually sounds like a
There's
compelling
definitely more
plot.
plot after
No, yeah,
you just explained.
but the rest of the plot's clearly
That's how
like them
it
trying to
starts.
cover up the murder.
Yeah,
and
absolutely,
everything.
absolutely.
Fuck you guys.
Have you watched
Don't say
Heathers?
fuck you guys. We had a very
Have you ever watched
obvious.
Heathers?
Yes.
Not any of the spin-offs of the show, but
No,
like
no,
the
but like
original
the original,
movie.
yeah.
That's a wild
Yeah,
movie.
especially because you said 1999. There was a fucking movie that was called Tire. That was just about a tire that bounced
Rubber.
around time. Rubber, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
You
I
guys
just.
want to play a fun game?
It's one of
What's
those
the game?
topics you wrote down.
No.
The pause. He was like,
No.
That's
What's
pretty
your
good.
game, Michael?
I'm gonna throw out 2 random words, and you give me like a 4-sentence plot for the horror movie.
Oh God.
Oh, I
Okay.
like this.
You ready?
Wait, are we doing this like turn
we
by
can take
turn?
turns.
This is like a writing
No, I'm
exercise.
saying like somebody, whoever. So,
We'll go like Buzz.
in.
Yeah, who wants to do it most?
All right.
All right, first one. Blood tree.
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
no.
ahead.
Okay. There's a woman. She lives on her family's farm where they tap trees for syrup. She does this every day. She taps 5 trees a day. One day, she taps a tree. She's been waiting to tap this tree.
Louder.
She's been waiting to tap this tree.
Yes, yes.
What comes out of the tree, guys? What do you think comes out? Alejandro, what do you think comes out of this tree?
Corn syrup.
Syrup.
It's blood. Blood comes out of this tree. She's been waiting to tap this tree.
Why
She's
did blood
excited.
come out of the tree? For says
Long
the
ago.
synopsis. This is the IMDb synopsis.
This tree is
You're not-
enormous.
you're not
This tree
getting
is
it
the
with-
biggest tree. I'm explaining. This tree is the
getting
biggest tree. This tree is the biggest tree. Long time ago.
It's like the 7th sentence.
Long time ago, the cousin of the family who disappeared climbed in this tree and died. They died in the tree. This shit's ass. Hold on, it's not over.
The ghost of the bus that hit him.
Hold on, let me finish. I have a way to end this. You're gonna like the ending. I'm 3 sentences away, max. Long sentences, lots of commas. Cousin dies in the tree, right? Blood is the cousin's tree. The tree is sentient. The tree is the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. That was my dream. Anyway, that was my movie.
Oh, so bad.
I think
I think the internet. No, I'm pulling a Shane Gillis. The internet's gonna say, "Hey, that's a cool horror movie." You guys are crazy.
The fact you threw Harry Potter in there was gonna save it. That's what's gonna save it for people.
Alejandro, can you throw 2 random words at me real quick? I just need to show Chris what I meant.
This is crazy. How dare you?
Jawbreaker.
So they kidnap a girl. Damn it! Damn it! It's been done. Foggy Lake.
All right, it's a classic camp movie. Everybody's going to Camp Foggy Lake. We're all going there. It's crazy.
Camp Foggy Lake.
We're going to Camp Foggy Lake, and you turn out that one day in the middle of a fucking rowing in the middle of the thing, they get out, the kid's lost in the middle of the foggy lake, and he's looking around, where is everybody? They get back to shore, and everybody's gone. What's going on? Nobody's there. What's the mystery? Nobody knows. This kid's by themselves in this foggy lake.
Yeah, that one was on me. That was about 2 words.
You said blood tree, and I used tapping syrup out of trees, and had blood. I was cooking. I'm upset that
you
no one liked this.
You lost the plot halfway.
No, I didn't. I had the whole thing.
You
was in my
lost
head
this
immediately.
as soon as blood. You
Nope.
should have stopped at
Nope.
blood came out,
No.
and then I would have been hooked. I'm like, what's going on? Then you're like,
You told me to give you
the
the plot
cousin of the
synopsis.
family that disappeared. and
I
I'm
can't
like,
believe I'm getting hate for my incredible thing. I'm standing by how great my idea was. Can't believe I'm the guy in the crowd where everyone says I'm wrong. You're all wrong this time. Mine was sick. We make my movie. It's fire.
Guys,
Aleem, give
maybe
Creighton
this
2
was
words.
the worst idea.
No, this is great. I love
My
this.
best game idea, maybe.
Happy Mechanic.
Happy Mechanic. Oh,
For a horror movie.
oh wait, are we? Do we have to do a horror movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
that was the
All right,
original.
all right.
Did you just assign this one to yourself, or like?
No.
Well, yeah, I'm
Did
trying to
anybody
like.
say anything?
Oh yeah. Except for you.
Uh,
Immediately,
Your
I
cousin got
immediately
inside
had
the
one.
car and died.
So
you
so
said-
there's a happy mechanic. He kidnapped his daughter, bought a job. Damn it, that's a jawbreaker again. It's jawbreaker again.
sorry, I thought this was nice. He was like, give him words to me.
They sell
you got
jawbreakers at the
guys.
counter.
I'm good. You know?
This is for a horror movie, right?
I'm waiting for better words.
Happy mechanic. Happy mechanic. Mechanic. He always helps people when they need it. He doesn't charge anything. He only helps women. And he kills them. He's happy to do it.
You had me for like 2 seconds. I was like, I thought like,
It's a classic.
He doesn't charge
It's a horror movie.
He doesn't charge anything, but like you
He
find
does.
out later, it comes at a a higher price.
Yeah, exactly.
A greater price.
Yeah.
Where he asks everybody what their happiest moment is.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
And then he
Steals their happiest moment from them.
Yeah.
He touches them and
It's
So
steals
that
that
can be his happy moment.
Now I don't know what my
'Cause he's
my
depressed.
dad said.
depressed because his dad abused
Or he's
him.
like, I don't remember teaching my daughter how to ride a bike. You mean this bike?
He's a genie. He's a fucking ethereal.
I was thinking
genie
more like
god.
a-
Oh, that's
situation.
good. Yeah, you
I
walk
want
past
it-
the garage and it's the bike.
I
with
was
the chain
thinking like
race.
you tell him your happiest memory, and then you get the antithesis to that as a horrible thing that happens.
That's
to you.
good. That's good.
On
So,
some
like-
Final
Or-
Destination.
Yeah, so like
Or-
if your happiest memory is teach your daughter how to ride a bike, like she dies in a motorcycle accident.
Like he flips it on you.
I feel like you set
You're
yourself
spitting
up.
right now. You're spitting right
He
now.
thought
dude.
of a plot first, and he was like, "What are two
Then
words I can just really throw out there?"
No, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have got there. Because I legitimately thought happy and mechanic is my first two words.
was great.
But as you guys cycled, I was like, oh, boom, fucked up genie.
It's better than my blood tree so far. It's the first thing better than the blood tree.
Clockwise,
Yeah.
clockwise psycho.
Clockwise psycho.
I'm just thinking of like a clock themed serial killer.
There's a guy that breaks into people's houses, and the way what always happens is they notice that their clock is ticking backwards, and whenever they go to fix it, he hits them over the head.
Ooh, That's
Ah.
cool. I like that.
You know how did you ever watch Home Alone?
Yeah.
You know how the wet bandits, he always like cuts the sinks on and clogs them so the house gets flooded?
Yeah.
Every time this guy kills people, he leaves the clock set to a certain time. The clockwise bandit.
Or the clock stays ticking back.
Psycho.
We're the wet yeah, psycho. You're clockwise psycho. Same shit.
He just
We're the
puts
wet
a-
bandits.
He
I'm
just
the
puts a
clockwise
giant
psycho.
cuckoo clock in the center of the room, and then while you're observing it, running around, all you hear is cuckoo, and then
And
it's
the
just-
cuckoo is always the tongue of the person he killed.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
cuts
yeah.
out their tongue and puts it on the little bird thing.
I'm getting real. What's that movie where they rip out tongues and they're like puppets?
Don't speak.
Don't speak.
I think that's
Yeah.
what it's called. Yeah, that
God,
movie.
that's
I
a-
think
He was
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like,
Haunted
Creighton,
me.
take a minute.
Don't speak. Creighton. You need to calm down. That's all I'm just saying. Michael.
No.
Wait.
The clockwise psycho. You get to the scene of the murder, and all you get there. It's like a grisly murder scene. It's like, what's going on? And you see that all of the body parts are twisted clockwise.
Look at the position of the body. When was time of death? About 2 hours ago. You mean around 9:08? Look at the way his body's pointed.
He takes out like a
Look at the
lighter.
shadows.
He takes out a lighter and like he's like fucking poured his initials out with gasoline. And the guy,
What shape is this? How did he put this body in the shape of a sundial?
Convenient mushroom.
That's going to be a rough one.
In a world where everyone takes psychedelics in order for people to be to chill out,
Yeah.
because I think everyone should try psychedelic to
I
chill
agree.
out. There you get monthly shrooms sent to you by the government every single month to keep the population happy, and then one day somebody gets a batch that doesn't work, and they get to see what's really going on behind the scenes.
I think
that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think that is the movie They Live.
Well, I haven't seen that one.
It also it has Equilibrium vibes. Have you guys ever seen Equilibrium?
Fahrenheit 451 vibes.
Do you know what that is? Do you even know what you're referencing?
Fahrenheit 451.
Do you know what happens
Yeah.
in that story?
Yeah.
What?
So it's about they burn books. There's firemen that burn books, and then one of the guys like gets a book and reads it, and then like it's been a minute, but I mean I know the premise. It's a dystopian future. Everybody's
Okay,
distracted by
you pass.
technology.
You pass.
Yeah, we read that here.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
read
we
that.
did.
Yeah, we did in English language arts.
I didn't read it.
At the time, I was like, "Damn, this book sucks." I've seen better versions of this.
But damn, I gotta watch both of these movies now.
Yeah.
I read To Kill a Mockingbird.
Is there two movies? I like The Giver.
He
Have
said
you guys
he
ever seen The Giver?
I've read The
Or
Giver.
read The Giver? I mean, sorry.
I've seen it as well.
I saw a play done by like some high schoolers who went to my elementary school.
That'd be fun to
And
make a
so
play
I
out
never
of.
wanted to watch anything related to
What
that again.
what did
afterwards.
they do for the musical part?
It's exactly. It was not great.
So no.
I remember sitting there and watching like 5 minutes of it, and I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep instead.
You're the giver. What is this?
Have you ever read The
that-
Giver?
Yes.
That's a
A
hell.
bunch of
That's
high
a good
schoolers
book.
did a musical version of The Giver.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a series because, like, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
the
a
way the
series.
first book ends, I'm like, oh, damn, this could mean anything.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Lois Lowry.
I like the ending of the first one. I just want to stop there.
The Scarlet Ibis was a wonderful short.
I don't know what that's about.
No.
Never heard of it.
I thought you were giving me two
Brutal.
more
Sounds
words.
like
Oh,
So
no.
I was like,
I got it.
Give me a
Yeah,
minute.
we should have. Me and Michael have definitely both read that. I should have said it and him just give the plot of this unbelievable award-winning short story because it is one of the greatest short stories ever written.
Oh, okay.
What are you saying?
Sounds like
He
a
asked what
bird.
an ibis was.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
What kind of bird? Like, I mean, what's it look
It's like a crane, but it's kind of red.
Oh,
It's like a red crane.
that's actually that
Very
sounds pretty
pretty
sick.
bird.
That's a flamingo.
That's pink.
Yeah, that's pink.
Isn't
Oh,
it wild
there you
how
go.
Pink has its own like marketing campaign. You guys ever thought about how Big Color is selling you pink, not as light red? Doesn't fuck with you guys that night.
Oh,
Are you
I
saying that
got
orange
my
is just
words.
yellow, red?
Light red.
You know flamingos aren't basically pink? Like, they don't come pink?
Just because they eat shrimp.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
They're white.
I watched the Animal Planet.
And they piss on
Michael,
and they
I need you to
piss all
stop.
over
I feel like
themselves.
you're in on bid color because you Dennis, like I'm still thinking about this. Like you're like Michael's like we need to change the topic off of bid color.
Stop talking about me being light red. What are you doing?
Hey, man, if we can stop talking about BC.
Because I was just like, yeah, what other color do they do that with?
Light baby blue.
All of them.
No, but like
no.
that's what I'm saying.
Pastel.
Yeah, that's baby
Pastels.
blue, right? But those are a subset.
And like, yeah, there's like periwinkle, but I'm saying like pink itself is like you don't like when you think periwinkle, you think light blue. When you think pink, you think a whole. You don't think
like,
red.
you think pink has its own
But
spectrum.
pink is just light red, and nobody calls it light red.
Yeah, pink is part of the red spectrum, but we think pink has its own line.
So this is a whole conspiracy? Huh.
If this one gets
Follow the money!
I mean, there is Barbie.
You know,
Barbie's pink.
Barbie's pink.
There's
Breast cancer's pink for some reason.
Was it Victoria's Secret uses pink in their marketing all the time?
I mean,
And then think about
there's
it.
lots of colors.
On the UV ray, which
No,
one is
I
the one
mean-
we see the most?
I mean the word pink. They literally put the
It's
word
red.
pink.
it's red.
Okay.
That's why
You guys see the lines?
Oh, it's connected to Marvel. There's a lot of red in Marvel.
What's this? What's this? You clearly have like an end point to this statement and what it means.
You guys
to
ever seen that episode of Joe Rogan where the dude's talking about mushrooms and he asks him the question? He's like, I can't talk about this anymore.
Yeah, portobello
Wait,
mushroom.
was
Yeah,
it?
portobello.
Really?
He's talking about portobello mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's like, we have stumbled upon a topic of conversation that is so inflammatory that I'm going to refuse to continue out of fear for my life.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
About
Paul
portobello?
Stamets was afraid to talk about portobello mushrooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we know the reason yet?
No.
I read a lot about it.
What is it?
It's
Michael.
It's just,
Don't say it, you'll die. They're gonna kill you, my baby
Look,
brother.
your life is what I'm willing to risk.
to know this.
just that there are very, very incredibly real risks to eating portobello mushrooms not cooked very, very well. Like, you have to cook them like well done, like a steak. You have to cook them really well.
And like Big Portobello would have come after him.
Yes, if he made like a professional statement publicly as a
I guess that's all he had to say for the people that would care to look
Well, there's a
into it.
bunch of there's stuff into that, but it's real hush hush. And the mushroom industry has a lot of ties with the mafia because most mushrooms are most mushrooms are like old country style shit.
Yeah.
Like back in like the best mushrooms in the world are mostly in Italy, and all of the like truffle hogs and mushroom farmers and shit are all like tied deep into the old country style like old families and shit.
That's why.
That's
It's like the same
crazy.
way that
So
like,
wait, no, hold
it's
on.
the same way that
no, unacceptable.
Wait,
no,
the
no,
same
no.
way that like waste is intrinsically like mobbed up in New Jersey.
Unacceptable. How does this have anything to do with pink? What was your end goal of pink?
I'm telling you, I can't. This is the point.
Aw, you bitch. You're such a
He's
bitch.
pulling the whole like.
No, that's so silly.
Just like how Michael
I
had
hate
to
you.
go and look
I
up
hate you.
mushrooms.
He's laughing, cameraless audience. He's laughing at me. He's quietly snickering and making little faces.
Just like
You
how
son of a
Michael had
bitch.
to look up mushrooms, it's now up to you to look up into big.
Just look into UV lights
No.
and Crayola.
Or
You'll see-
glitter.
I refuse.
Just go
Oh,
on-
is this tied to
Chris,
the glitter thing?
Go on your HUD.
No.
Oh, okay.
Chris, go on your HUD.
Oh
Start,
wait.
look up.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh. Hilarious.
I don't know where this joke's
Yeah, it was
going.
only last year. There was like a definitive answers to like.
The music starts to swell. Michael and Aleem start looking around. It's like pink Power Ranger helmet, pink painting. He's got pink everywhere. This room is covered. There's pink everywhere. If you like quietly start looking
This
around.
guy's deep pink.
I'm deep in the pink zone. I know everything you're talking about.
It was only last
Deep in the pink zone. It's
Crazy,
crazy.
crazy as hell.
I'm
Me and
only-
Liam locked eyes.
I'm only referring to it as the pink zone.
Yes.
I'm going to Caitlin and be like, hey,
Yeah,
you get
trying to
that
go to
pink
the
zone.
pink zone.
Trying to give me some pink zone.
It was only last year through like the work of like really stringent reporting and like these guys that will not stop like pursuing the answers to like where glitter comes from, or like because there's only one like major, or there's two major manufacturers of glitter in the world. One of them flat out doesn't talk to anybody, and so does the other one. But there's one guy who is like he's the son of the guy who created glitter, and his brothers and sisters who are all less involved with the business, they all like kicked him out to like make the business more profitable. Business started failing. This other like much more quiet glitter company does much more of the business now. But anyway, he's like kind of bitter about it. So he, like people were like reaching out to him. They found out like through all the connections this crazy what's the word?
Conspiracy?
No, like minutia of an article you'd only find if you've been looking up glitter for the last 6 years. Like, it's just one article where this one guy got an interview with the son of the guy who created glitter, and it has ties to the Manhattan Project. It has to it's crazy. Like the whole history of glitter is absolutely insane. And it was
It's
only
in everything too.
It was
right?
only last year that there was a real definitive answers to what it is and where it comes from.
That's crazy.
It's one of those things like you just don't think about.
You just gotta do your research, Charles.
But like, what's the next? Like, I'm looking for like, what's the next glitter? You know what I mean?
What's the next glitter?
Yeah.
What? No,
Probably
not what's
aglets.
the next glitter? What has been the next glitter?
Well, yeah.
What has been the other? There's probably 20 glitters.
It's probably aglets.
Don't talk about aglets. You're really not supposed to.
What?
You know, big lace will come for you.
Yeah, this lace comes after anybody who brings up aglets.
I mean, what do people?
Why do you think no one from iCarly made it out clean? No one made it out.
Last year,
Wait, what about-
George
what's his
Soros
name?
bought Converse.
What about what's his name? The brother, the older brother's doing fine.
The Converse logo is an
They're
interdimensional
literally
space
all doing
alien.
fine. That's actually a show where like most of them come out pretty alright.
Except for Sam. Sam was.
No, she came out great. She just had shit with her mom, and she decided to walk away
What
from
we talking
Hollywood on her own accord.
Better
iCarly.
now.
You know, she's not. She didn't come out all right.
Yeah, she's, like,
she did a lot of
severely
work
fucked
and went
up.
through a ton of trauma, and was almost certainly touched by
Suffered from
Dan Schneider.
anorexia. is still suffering from anorexia. You know,
Yeah, no, that's not.
that's like an ongoing mental.
I don't know, man.
She was the most.
If Lindsay Lohan and Anthony McCulkin are like, as bad as a kid. It's not Anthony, my bad.
Macaulay.
Macaulay
Yeah.
Culkin.
Wow.
Hey, dude.
But he
Different
married
name.
Brenda Song.
Huh?
Or
You
just
could have
dating.
said Matthew Culkin. I would have
Dated,
given you a
married,
little leeway, bro.
married.
Like Anthony and Macaulay are. They have a Y at the end. That's their only similarity. That's crazy.
There's an O in there.
Yeah, I guess.
Or is that you?
I don't think Macaulay has an O in it, actually. I'm pretty sure.
First off, if you're naming your son Macaulay, like what's going on?
Did you guys ever see The Good Son?
No.
I saw The Good Doctor.
Wait.
It's a horror movie where Macaulay Culkin is playing like a psychopath. Elijah Wood, his parents.
Oh,
his parents,
yeah.
His parents have died. He's going to live with his aunt and his cousin Macaulay Culkin. This is after Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin he's just like a psycho little kid. He's freaky. He like makes a human doll that looks really realistic and throws it off a bridge so a bunch of people crash their cars. and shit.
I remember
Yes.
All of this, right? And at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, there's a scene where the mom is, after having realized that her son, Macaulay Culkin, is the psycho and Elijah Wood is just the sweet kid who's being fucked with by the psycho kid, he's literally holding both of them over a cliff. Literally over a cliff.
On a lighthouse.
And it's like, I saw this guy make this comment about it, and he goes, the mom is just holding this, like, Home Alone was great, but Lord of the Rings is around the corner.
That's a great movie.
It's not.
It's on the same level. It's on the same level to me because my mom would watch
like The
movies like
Omen or
that. No, it's like a core memory.
It is kind of like The Omen. It's an okay
Very
one.
similar.
It's a
Have you
okay
ever
horror
seen
movie.
the movie with Harrison Ford where like he murdered this bitch and now he's got like a new wife and like the ghost of the lady starts like getting on her email and like
Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford, and like the ghost of the lady that he killed is like emailing the wife and is like, "Hey, your husband's a murderer." And at first it's like framed as if like the lady's just getting haunted for no reason, but over the course of the movie you find out Harrison Ford murdered the lady. And then it ends in like this climactic, like she's running away, she's driving like this truck with a boat trailer on it, but Harrison Ford's like hiding in the boat trailer and like gets out and tries to murder her. Then they wreck into a lake, and the ghost of the lake comes back and drags Harrison Ford to
She
the
goes,
bottom.
"You killed me," and he goes, "I didn't kill my wife."
That's stupid.
He goes, "You belong in a museum."
That gives me.
I don't remember what it's called.
Man.
Probably The Future.
I've never heard of that. That's crazy. I've never heard of that movie.
You said it's called the what?
The Future.
That's what I did.
That was Michael's good joke. Don't steal his good joke. His joke was great. Your joke was silly.
I didn't kill my wife. That's the only thing I can say like Harrison
This
Ford.
definitely sounds like you
And
did.
then fucking and Tommy Lee is like, I don't care.
That's
I
the
don't
best
care.
scene in the whole movie.
Aren't they
That's
like a
not
sewer?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
They're
like,
actually in the guts of the Hoover Dam.
which is
A
nuts.
sewer?
Did you?
Yeah.
So you know that scene where Ahsoka's like running away from Anakin after like she's been framed for the bombings in the Clone Wars,
On that light
and
bridge?
she jumps. Yeah, no. She jumps out of the sewer into the thing. That's like straight up from The Fugitive, I think. Like except instead of a waterfall, she's just jumping into the pit that leads into the lower levels of Coruscant. I had to take a breath. That's a lot to say.
I didn't fuck my wife.
The Fugitive is a great movie.
It made Tommy Lee Jones' career.
So is U.S.
It did
Marshal.
not make his career.
I mean, he
That was
brought him.
Black.
He
He
brought
did
him
win
in.
an Oscar.
He brought him in to
He won
like,
an Oscar
the
for that
public
movie.
psyche.
It did
Men
not
in Black.
make his career.
Under Siege,
Men in
he
Black.
was in that too.
He was a Man in Black. I saw him.
He was in Men in Black.
He was in Under Siege.
Those,
That's a great. Like,
if
he's great
anything,
in that
Under
movie.
Siege may have begun making his
Casey
career.
fucking Ryback?
So it's not Men in Black.
Nah,
What's
I
not
think
his most commercially
what's his
successful
name?
films?
Yeah, definitely.
Who's the guy that?
It didn't make his career. He was already Tommy Lee Jones. He was very much
No, he
an
didn't-
Oscar
he said
award winning.
commercial.
He was
Commercially
TLJ, you know.
The Fugitive was commercial. They made a second movie based on
I
his
know
character alone.
I know that they did, Christopher.
But was
Do
it
you
good?
believe that those movies made more money than Men in Black? That's
That's
commercial.
I don't
fair.
know.
That's a good point.
I don't
He's
know.
got a good
I
point.
don't know
there.
that. I don't know the answer. I'm
Then
just
you're
saying they
using-
didn't
Wait,
make
what
his
about
career.
Batman
Using
Forever?
your
The
metric.
statement was made his career.
Wait.
He was already an Academy Award winning, job getting actor.
But did Men in
Tommy
Black
Lee
make
Jones.
more money than Batman Forever? See, that's the point of this conversation because Batman Forever is definitely before Men in Black.
You ever heard the story about what Tommy Lee Jones said to Jim Carrey on the set of that movie?
I have. It's amazing.
He hated Jim Carrey, and he says,
is so good.
he says, I cannot sanction your buffoonery.
And Jim Carrey's like, I love this
I cannot sanction your buffoonery. Has some Andor level dialogue to it as a statement. This is not a
It's
spoiler
got
alert.
ethos.
There's a.
It's got
there's- you haven't
gravitas.
seen- Who hasn't seen Andor? I know Aleem hasn't.
I haven't.
No.
I've seen the first season.
I'm the only one who saw Andor.
Yeah.
There's a scene.
Have you
in
seen
season
Disney
two-
Plus
Yeah, I
Metrics?
haven't
Don't
yet.
spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything in the
You're
show.
doing it
There's
right
just
now.
a really
You're
good.
so
moment.
doing it,
There's a
dude.
really good
Just shut
dialogue.
up.
I'm saying it because it's that. It's I cannot sanction this tomfoolery. There's a moment where the guy who plays Qyburn in Game of Thrones is talking to one of like the ISB officials, and they're really excited about a case they're on, but it's like supposed to stay hush hush, and he goes, "Calibrate your enthusiasm," and I was like, "Oh
Wow.
shit!"
That just spoiled
one
the
of the
whole
greatest,
season for me.
one of the greatest two
That's
words
pretty good.
together I've
I
ever
like
heard.
that.
That's great, right?
Calibrate your
As long
Basically
as we're
saying,
talking
"Calm down,
about-
motherfucker," is calibrate your
As
enthusiasm.
long as we're talking about fun lines from things nobody else has seen. I was listening to this audiobook, and there's this great scene where this guy, he's a space mage, right? And he's working on this thing, and he meets another space mage he's a thing called an arbor. So when an elf gets old enough and powerful enough, he can become a thing called an arbor, which is just a living sentient tree that protects an entire
blood
village.
Sounds like Blood Tree to me.
Oh.
It
we're
sounds
coming
like Blood
full
Tree to me,
Full
Alejandro.
circle.
This cousin of his
One
family
of
that
these-
disappeared.
One of these arbors is a space mage.
They're almost always older cousins, right?
One of these arbors is a space mage, like the main character of the story, and he's sitting there, and the kid's going like he's like a prodigy. He's learning all this stuff, and he says to the guy, "I'm having this problem with this thing." He explains it to him. And this old tree man, who very much the entire story is talked exactly like, "Well, yes, the stars and the way they function, it's a mystery." He has very this kind of ethereal way about him. He breaks down this thing that he's going through. He's like, "So this is how it worked." And then goes a long pause, and then the tree person goes, the arbor goes, weird.
It's like Oogway and Kung Fu Panda. That is a problem. He loses all composure.
Batman Forever grossed $336 million against a $100 million budget. The first Men in Black grossed $589 million against a $90 million budget.
Damn. All right. You
And
got
Mike
it.
did
You got
that.
it. Mike won that one. Mike beat you.
I didn't argue that it was not that. Stop saying Mike beat you.
Mike, I'm sorry.
First
Michael
of all,
beat you.
Leem beat me if that was a competition in the first place. I simply stated it
It's
didn't
like-
make anyone's career.
Listen, man, you're taking a lot of
Will
L's
Smith
today.
and Tommy Lee Jones were both, if anything, it made those Worms voice actors' career.
First-
it made a couple side characters' career.
First it was
the guy
Bloodtree.
whose head blows off. What the fuck else is he in?
Now it's
That's
Men
the
in
only
Black.
thing we know him from.
No, it's not.
It's the only thing I know him from. It's the only thing a lot of people know
Tony
him from.
Shalhoub? Shalhoub?
Tony Shalhoub.
Shalhoub. That's how you say it.
Is that who that was?
Yeah. No, he blows his head off in the second one.
That's Tony Shalhoub in
That
that.
is. It's so
Shalhoub
funny.
is a crazy last name.
It's Jewish. It's a Jewish.
Yeah.
Jewish last
You're
name
supposed
is
to
so
be,
crazy,
you know,
Ali.
the
Yeah,
not
crazy.
racist one.
Jewish last names are nuts, I guess. according to Ali.
Wow. That's an Arlene Dawson take right there.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I think I heard him talking joke about him before
Yeah,
we started.
I mean, that name's so what?
Man, fucking Shalhoub, I ain't getting associated with these Shalhoubs over here.
It's just so inherently Ashkenazi.
Nah, having lube in your last name is wild.
She lube.
It's a prelude.
That was dumb. That wasn't good.
That was like Bloodtree levels of stupid.
No,
It's his cousin that
You're all on the
disappeared.
wrong side of history for Bloodtree. I'm standing by this. Bloodtree was a sick idea.
He started working with a weaver.
I am gonna. Weaver's gonna fuck with that idea heavily.
There's gonna be 4 seats. At
That's
the
a
front
really
row of
easy
the movie
thing to
premiere
film.
for Bloodtree.
That's the easiest horror movie ever
Charlie's
to
gonna
film.
be
You
accepting-
need a
Don't doubt
pasture
me
with
again,
trees in it.
bitches.
Charlie's gonna be accepting his writing Oscar. He's gonna look down at us. Or no, he's gonna look at the camera because we're at home. He didn't even
Like
invite us.
I'm inviting
Super Bowl.
Lee. I'm definitely inviting Michael. and
Yeah,
Lee.
there you go.
Sorry, guys.
Like, say crate.
No, it's definitely you. You're
God,
the one
that
I'm
was
the most
cold.
aiming at when that happens. I'm definitely aiming my anger and like I win at LEEM when that happens. With
Why? You literally said the cousin whose family disappeared. That's like
Look, I've
so
only
much.
been supportive of Bloodtree
No,
from the start.
cousin, not the family. The
Oh, the
cousin.
family? See, I didn't even get that. I thought the whole family
You weren't
disappeared.
listening. You were just dissing me. You're having a great idea. I had 2 words, blood and tree, and
Just
I
say the
immediately
cousin
went to
that disappeared.
person who drips syrup out of trees, which is a profession, and like on the levels of truffle sniffing dogs, like not a lot of people do it. It is a really cool idea. What?
They commonly use pigs to sniff out truffles. Not dogs.
They do both. It's
That's
both.
another L. You're
It's not
taking a lot of
common.
L's.
No, it's not. I know about this. It's both.
Blood trees,
There are dog
truffles,
breeds bred
Men in
for
Black.
this. Google it.
Mushroom
Get on your fucking Google about this thing.
My phone died.
I'm looking at it. 522. You son of
This
a
is an
bitch.
audio podcast. He's not looking at shit. Michael.
I'm gonna be on the right side of history. You're all wrong.
I think big color won this one because
Nah,
we're off the pink, and so big color.
the most common color.
BC.
Probably pink.
Do your research.
No,
Is it light red?
you're not doing your research about the truffle dogs.
phone died.
No, it didn't. I'm looking at it. It's blinking.
Why are you lying on the audio podcast? His phone's
The
literally
amount of
dead.
diss I get on this podcast is astounding. For
It's
when
your
I have.
podcast.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's astounding.
You're like a lightning rod for it, you know? You're keeping us all together. You're like Meg
No,
in
this is
Family
lame.
Guy.
No, that's, I don't want to be Meg.
No, but you play an important role. It's okay, you know?
No.
We're all in this
No,
together.
no, you're
As
being
Troy
mean.
said.
Everyone's mean to me, and I don't appreciate it.
What is Troy's last name?
Who?
From High School Musical.
He has one.
It's not Aikman, because that's a football player, isn't it?
Troy's last name from High School Music. You know who will know this? Ali. Let me ask him.
I
Hold
keep
on.
wanting to say Barnes, but that's Community.
Oh, that is Community, isn't it?
Bolton.
Bolton.
Bolton. Oh. What's Gabriella's last name?
Huh?
What's Gabriella's last name? Hurry.
Something Latin.
It's definitely.
He doesn't know. Wait, what? Is it actually?
That's not right.
What?
What's Corbin's
Ali,
clue?
Ali didn't know. Michael said immediately Montez.
Oh, you know that sounds right.
I don't. It might be right. That might be.
What's Corbin Blue's character's name?
It's
I
Latin.
have no idea.
It's Latin-y enough. So
Yeah.
It's got a tinge of Latin. In
and I
it.
told Grayton it was gonna be something Latin, so I buy it.
You remember when they leaked her nudes and tried to create bad press for High School Musical 3?
Who are you talking about?
No, her, Gabriella.
Gabriella?
Yeah. So High School Musical 3
was
was
she
getting ready to
not
come
a
out.
minor?
No,
her
she
name?
was old. Oh, she was like 20 something.
What's her name? Hold on.
Did she? No, that's not Vanessa.
The
Vanessa
actress?
Hudgens. It is, right?
Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah.
Is it Vanessa?
Yeah,
I think that's right, yeah.
They tried to leak nudes of her.
No. So news came out, and everybody was like, "This was right before High School Musical 3 was coming out."
They thought it was
And
her?
everybody was no, it was her, but they
okay,
were
it was
like,
her.
they were trying to say that nobody's going to go see the movie because of it, and then the movie went on to make like
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
People hate on that movie unnecessarily.
3?
Yeah.
3. I mean, 3 is definitely like the weakest, but like it's not bad.
Oh, the third one?
I don't think
Yeah.
three's the weakest.
Nah, you're tripping. This.
If you have to pick a weakest, it's definitely between like
2's the best one.
3 is the
Who's the best?
He's singing to himself in the water,
nah,
and then his
bro,
reflection talks back
Bet
to
on
him.
it is like peak high school.
That's
music.
That's
probably
what
the
I'm
best
saying.
song in the whole.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, but then, fuck, because like, get your head in the game.
It's the first one.
Yeah, and that is, you know what I mean. But I don't.
And then
dance.
the one they're not
I don't
gay
dance
song?
as a who?
The one where they're not gay, you know,
I don't
but they're
dance.
definitely gay. Yeah,
I don't dance.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't dance as a musical number. I think is arguably.
That's
one
what I'm
of
saying. The best
stronger- yeah.
songs are in 2, and 2 has the best plot.
I gotta go my own way.
Yeah. 2's got the best.
Wait, is that 2?
That's 2. That's what I'm saying. The
That's
best, the best parts of this trilogy are in 2. It's the
different from who
the Empire Strikes Back of this trilogy.
Nah, but I can't.
Exactly. Exactly. Wait, is that
That's
first?
first
That's
movie.
one. Yeah.
Such a good
That
movie.
was one song.
No, that is one song, and it is top 3 of the whole.
I guess so.
What's the
you know.
closing
Crazy.
song in 2 then?
What's what?
Oh, stick to the stuff
You know.
They didn't. They
No,
didn't.
that's one. That's status
That's
quo.
still one. Yeah, status quo.
Stick to the stuff you know.
They didn't cook hard with the beginning and ending song. Well, I don't know. The summer song, like where their clocks are ticking at the beginning of that movie, that's a great. That's
Isn't
a
that
good,
fabulous? I want no glamour. What was it? The
Glamorous.
Fabulous
It's
is
fabulous.
Sharpay.
Yes,
That's the
that's
third
Sharpay. But that's
No, that's the second
that's the
one.
first one, isn't
What's
it?
a
No,
good
no,
Doesn't she
the
sing?
second
Doesn't
one.
she
What's a
sing
good
it?
Because that's the
song in
one where you see all the
movie
fucking
then?
hot
I
cool
felt like
guys.
some of these were in the third
No,
movie.
you're
None of these are.
That's the second.
That's what I'm saying. What are good ones in the third
Boy,
movie?
the
then?
boys are back.
The boys are back.
Boys are back,
The
okay.
boys are back.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? You guys were. You guys were.
But after
confused.
boys are back,
I'm not
you
gonna
really the third movie really has probably the least memorable soundtrack.
Yeah, because I like Troy's song in there.
That's
No,
Crazy! Holy shit, y'all got. Damn, maybe 3 is the weakest one.
I told you.
I don't know anything that happens in it.
I don't even remember 3. That's how.
I
And
saw
3
it.
is also
I
where
went
you
to the movies.
you watch a man give up a D1 scholarship,
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
so that's how
I
he
saw
can sing next to his
that
girlfriend.
movie
5'5"
in theaters.
white boy with a bowl cut.
Was killing it in basketball.
Wildly good, like a white Mugsby, like just going
That
stupid
is
on
the
you.
funniest scene. Did you say white mugs? The scene in the second one where he's doing when he's doing like a basketball camp with one of the colleges he's going to, and he's just playing against like an actual basketball player who's like 7'5". It just looks ridiculous.
I thought he was gonna like jump sports during the second one. Like he was just gonna get into summer sports.
I'll
or
get into
something.
like lacrosse.
You guys remember when they were doing that with Disney movies? Like
He
Air
looks like
Bud
he would
was
be the best
good.
lacrosse player to ever touch the little
Air Bud
lacrosse
sports
basket
jumped
thing.
all the time. I got used to that. I thought each movie was gonna be a different sport, and he was gonna sing about it. Then they wrapped it up
What
at
was
3.
the first time you guys saw lacrosse in like media?
I still
Do you
haven't
remember?
seen
American Pie.
American Pie. Okay.
I still haven't seen it. I don't know what it is.
I was gonna say American Dad.
Oh.
Is that the one where they have like the big wooden bat?
Do you remember seeing
like a
lacrosse
big
in like
net.
media
Yes, you still
to
haven't
like
seen
to
it.
find out what it was? For me, it was that show Falling Skies about the aliens. Did you ever see that show?
Nope.
There was like a CW post alien invasion TV show. Like imagine The Walking
on ABC,
Dead.
right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was like The Walking Dead, but with aliens instead. Awesome show for 2 seasons. Then it just, was so bad. It went from like, this show is genuinely such a fun, silly, like alien, like apocalyptic show, to, wow, the levels of trash that season 3 was. In just it took one episode of season 3 for me to like fall all the way out of it and it no longer be a good show. On a similar level as Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for 2 seasons was like, this can do it. This can be the glue that pulls the TV universe of Marvel to the movies and be awesome. And then they kill half their characters in one episode. Coulson is on his 3rd life. He's died 3 times. 4th life. Becomes so garbage so quickly. And then Diego, who's the guy who plays Ghost Rider? Apparently he was good, but I didn't get that.
I
far.
didn't watch it.
Cage.
There was still so much High School Musical left in that conversation.
Yeah, right.
still do
You
it.
killed it.
He
You
derailed it
killed it.
for
We
this.
still didn't even get to the
Sorry.
Slade Ghost episode.
We're not. That's over.
We never top 5 Cartoon Network show.
That's true. That's true.
I think we kind of did. We went through like at least 5 shows.
No, we didn't. We talked about 2.
Damn.
We mentioned a third one, Camp Lazlo, but I don't know if we're putting that.
Oh yeah, that's not top 5 material. I mean, Camp Lasso was
We
fun.
mentioned a few shows. We
Fun
didn't-
fact:
we didn't rank them.
Camp Lazlo is why I eat my hot dogs how I do. They
How
had
do you-
How do they eat their
one single line of mustard.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, that's top
That's
tier
how
way to
you
eat
prepare
it.
your hot dog. That's not how you eat. I thought you were about to say like you eat it from the middle or some
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
shit.
I thought that's where you were
I thought
going.
you were gonna fold it in half and
people
eat it
don't
all
say-
in one
So
bite.
you don't eat your food with the like you don't, like I eat my hot dog. With
There's
ketchup.
nothing wrong with what you said.
Yeah, this motherfucker here, man.
I
saying-
should think you should
saying
do a
how I
dipping
eat
sauce.
it.
You know,
Yeah,
like
no,
have a
I
little
thought you were going to say
Implies.
something random too. I was like, I'd bite it from the middle. Like,
Yeah, like something weird.
or like
I
you
feel
take
it
the
implies-
meat off and eat it, and then eat the bread.
You can't when
The Slade episode of Teen Titans.
You know what? I guess we're getting into it.
Look, it's such a good episode. I love
Isn't that
it.
episode like an allegory for grooming?
It's an allegory for like PTSD.
Oh wait, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of when he
What
had,
the fuck? You
Raven
think about-
in the-
Yes.
Yeah, my bad.
Raven
Yeah.
and also Tara,
Tara,
by
yeah,
extension,
yeah,
because he's got control of her body.
Fun fact: before we get into this, do you know that in the comic books he literally grooms Tara?
I did not
yeah.
know.
Yeah, like Teen
a whole
Titans is
thing.
showing you a diet version of like they
Yeah.
have a sexual
With
like her
Tower of Babel, I think is what it's called.
probably
Yeah.
you would know better than me, but like the way that she like leaves the friend group and is like manipulated by this older man is like an allegory for like an older man fucking a teenage girl and
Yes.
getting into her head because that's literally and fun fact other villains in the DC universe get on his ass about it. Like I can't remember who, but somebody he's talking, they're like, "That's fucking disgusting, dog." Like, that's like actually.
That's how
evil.
much he hated the Teen Titans. He's like, he only did that to fuck with the Teen Titans.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely
That's
absurd.
insane.
But
Yeah.
Ghost of Slade episode, Robin's PTSD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that episode.
Yeah,
so
nah,
it tripped
I'm
me out when I was a kid. Like it premiered, I was like, "Oh fuck, Slade's back! How he fell in volcano, or unless that was a robot." And then I was like,
I think he actually does die, and then like that's why Trigon
"Yeah,
resurrects him. And shit,
But you
yeah.
remember he used to fuck with them. Sometimes it would be a robot, and sometimes it would really be him. Like there's this whole episode where like fucking they just team up on his ass after Robin decides he's not going to be his apprentice anymore, and it's actually him because they fuck up his mask and shit. And like they don't show his face, but they hint that like, yeah, I'm fucked up, so I'm going to retreat for a while, but I'll come back. And then he comes back and fucks him up with Tara, you know.
Oh
But no, that whole episode is great. Like the whole time, I was like, "Oh my god, Slade's back!" And then none of them could see him. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
yeah. You guys know what I think is the hardest moment in that entire show?
What?
The episode where Robin is working for Slade, and he has him like knelt before him on some Darth Vader shit.
Yeah.
He's like talking down to him, and he's like, I could be something like a father figure to you.
Oh, yeah.
And he's literally like, I already have a father, and the camera pans out, and you see a bunch of bats fly.
And then
over.
they play like quiet Batman.
Yeah,
song
and when
or
I
something.
tell you, bro, like that's one of the first times in my life where I was like, I understand this reference.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
I thought
Batman.
I thought Batman was going to show up.
Sure,
And be
hard. Yeah, it is kind of wild. He was letting his son just go through all that.
He
shit
was
alone.
stealing from Wayne Industries too. You remember that fight they have on the rooftop, like when it's first revealed that he's
Yeah,
like they're
yeah.
fighting on a Wayne Industries sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that dude, so like Slade's back, and then like the end of the episode, like they're like, "Oh yeah, the dust is what made you see him," because it's like supposedly like Scarecrow's fear toxin or
Yeah.
whatever. They don't say that in the show because they can't say that because Batman Begins was a thing at the time. But anyways, it's he's like, "Oh, this dust made you see Slade," and then like how you overcame him was just his sheer fucking willpower. He's like, "Nah, like you only fuck with me in the dark sides of my mind. And I'm about to turn on the light," and he's gone. But then like he's fucking beat up. So the whole time I'm like thinking to myself, was Robin hitting himself or like just like
Shit, probably.
That's crazy. That's an insane thing to do. But anyways, what tripped me out was Cyborg at the end being like, "Yeah, this dust was activated from outside the tower," and then it's like, dun dun dun, and then it cuts to the basement, and like that little light starts glowing in the mask. God, I ran into the living room and told my mom, I was like, "Slade's back," and she was like, "What?" I was like, "He fell in the volcano. It was a whole thing. Now he's back somehow, probably." And then we didn't see anything for a whole season, and then he comes back and fucks with Raven. Which, in hindsight, none of that episode makes sense for the rest of that story, because was Slade just a ghost and fucking with Robin, you know. But anyways, I like the allegory of it being about getting over your PTSD or trauma.
While you said all that, I wasn't listening. I was thinking back to everything I had just said and how ADHD I am.
About the blood tree thing? Dude, let it go.
No, I said all of that nonsense a minute ago just to say that I saw lacrosse in falling skies. How did I let that conversation go so... How did I just do that for like 3 minutes? You guys got to stop me faster than that.
Well, I
said like 5 shows that had nothing to do with the other, all to start at one that was bad, just to mention that that's how I figured out what lacrosse was. That's crazy you guys let me keep talking.
Damn, we haven't even brought up
Adventure
Adventure Time.
With it. I was like, I'm gonna give him a chance.
Or Steven Universe.
It was so bad.
What?
Adventure
As far
Time
as
or
like
Steven
best
Universe.
Cartoon Network shows, Cartoon Network.
Damn, I wasn't even thinking about Adventure Time.
Yeah, that's so...
Adventure-
We were focused on such a era that we didn't think about the
Steven
newer
Universe
stuff.
had a huge, like a phenomenally great start, but like
You didn't like the ending?
I didn't finish it. It started to get really
exactly,
boring for me.
Exactly. I didn't finish it.
2 seasons? Fucking
Phenomenal,
awesome.
yeah.
And then it just got so like, why are we still doing this?
I also hate.
I get it. There's lots of rocks.
Yeah, Pink Diamond,
There's a lot of different rocks, bro. Like, that's cool.
They definitely might have slow burned it too
Pink
much.
Diamond is also terrible.
Yes,
Terrible.
yes.
Just for no reason, like the whole. I don't know.
That show peaked when Garnet turned into Ruby and Sapphire.
Exactly.
That was a really sick episode. I was like, ooh, look, little gay rocks. This is awesome. Little lesbian rocks. This is the coolest scene in a kid's show that is not like being overtly sexual.
The creator of that show fought to get that scene
Yes.
on network television.
Yes.
And there's a really funny comic strip about it.
Oh, where she's like...
Where the head of
Cartoon
Cartoon Network's like, hey, it's Rebecca Sugar. She says, Rebecca, the rocks are gay. She's like, they're not gay, they're rocks. Rocks don't have sexuality. He's like, okay. And he walks out the room and she looks at her like type of copywriter and goes, make it gayer. It's so funny. I was like, okay, you know what? That's so fucking awesome. And it's exactly what happens in that episode. Great episode.
I think the reason I was able to finish it is because I went back and was able to watch all of it at one time. And those episodes are so small that like you burn through that show.
I tried doing.
I
that,
could
but
maybe
still
watch
was
it.
not-
Really?
Once they get into like space after like the whole looking for mother or whatever.
Yeah.
When that little fairy thing comes back to Earth, after that I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I did like Peridot.
I didn't want.
Peridot's
Yeah,
cool.
Peridot was
Peridot's
great.
cool as fuck.
Yeah. Well, after Jasper has the whole issue with the fusion. After that,
Oh, yeah,
I was-
like Force's Peridot that
yeah,
fuses with
yeah.
her?
After that, I was like, yeah, I'm good off of this show.
Was that Peridot? Or was
The-
that...
the water one. I can't remember what her name
Lapis.
was. Yeah. It's another rock.
Yeah.
Adventure Time.
Phenomenal.
I still don't watch Adventure Time.
Adventure Time is a
Goated
show.
show.
That's a show I watched when I was like 23. Like
That's
when
one of those
the first
shows
time
I can't
watched.
wait to watch with my kids.
Exactly.
Like if I have kids, like number one, like when they turn 11, we're watching all of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like you gotta have, if your kid is 11 or 12,
Damn.
if they're Aang age,
I didn't even think
you
about
gotta
Avatar.
sit and watch it, Avatar with them. You gotta do that if that's the experience. you have.
Nickelodeon might
Me
have
and
won and
Michael
clocked
watched
out.
that show.
Huh?
I said Nickelodeon might have won and clocked out. Because, like, I'm thinking about that lineup at that time. You got SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, and then you finish it off with Avatar, and then go
Have
to
you
live
ever seen
action.
the picture of the Kids' Choice Awards for Best Animated Show?
Yeah.
For like 10 years. It's SpongeBob every year, and in the smack dab middle, there's a season where it was Avatar Last Airbender.
Is it the
It's
last
like,
season?
This is how good this show was. It was the only thing to take SpongeBob off its fucking record.
Is it the last
Run.
season or the second season?
No,
I
I
don't
There's
know.
a season,
Probably
like
third
award season.
Oh, I thought they were
Kids'
honoring,
Choice
like, a
Awards,
specific
like the
season.
Nickelodeon, like Kids' Choice Award
Oh.
thing. You know, they give you the little fucking blimp that's a
Yeah.
card.
His question, he's basically saying, what season of Avatar was it that got the award?
I'm
that
not
year?
sure. It was only one season that did it. So only one of the 3 seasons was like
Had to be
voted
the
best.
third one.
It's got to be 2 or 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two, I don't know. Two's ending. Like, that
No,
might be-
No, two and three, in my opinion, are equal. Like the first book's the worst book, and it's still phenomenal.
Yeah.
it's the worst.
You're still
because
eating good.
2 and 3, right?
Right.
But,
The craziest part
2
about-
and 3 are like neck and neck.
Yeah.
The craziest part about how bad 1 is compared to 2 and 3, but still how goated it is, you have every single scene with Zhao in book 1. You have every fucking scene except for the one episode of the last season with Zhang Zhang. You have like, there's like 7 stories in book 1 that are fucking flawless
You're eating
storytelling.
good.
And it's still not the best season.
Yeah.
The two's
It's
just-
the worst season.
And
is the way
that's
you
just because,
stored it.
like, when you get, like, when you're watching Avatar and you finish book 1, you're like, damn, that might be some of the best shit I've ever seen.
And then it
book
gets
2
better.
Then
They
you
were
get to,
both like, hold my beer type.
yeah, bro. When you meet Toph, like from Toph forward, this is
It's over.
This is one of the best things that's ever hit television. It's already great. Toph forward, it is.
Toph isn't in book 1 at all this year.
No.
No,
Damn,
she's-
that is
It's
crazy.
episode 7 of book 2 that Toph shows
Yeah,
up.
she-
Damn, it's that late in the show?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because I think what each book's like 20 something episodes.
on,
Yeah.
Is that the swamp?
Yeah, the swamp is
Yeah.
episode 7 of book
That's when they have the vision of Toph.
That's the
Yeah.
vision of
That's
Tom.
like the
Yeah.
introduction.
So like it's really like episode 8, 9,
Yeah.
where
It's
you
like
finally
it's
see
like
her.
11. It's like
I like-
several
It's the next
episodes.
episode.
I
It's
like
not
that
seven.
they-
I thought it was a lot for a while. Just literally this week, I saw them back to back.
Alright.
It's
I
the
like
next episode.
that
they
in
find
Korra
a
they
place.
bring Toph to the swamp, and that's kind of like how she sees. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
so sick because that's where she
I didn't
shows
even
up
think about
canonically.
like how that would work for her until like I saw that in the show. I was like, she could see the entire world.
One of the
probably.
greatest YouTube watch-throughs I've ever watched is a guy who his channel is called Over Analyzing Avatar, and he goes back and rewatches the entire show episode by episode, and like it first starts off as like I've seen the show too many times, so like look in this frame, Sokka has 6 fingers for some reason, like little dumb shit like that. Very quickly, his audience was like, "We can hear that you have more to say. Say it." And so like an episode becomes a 40-minute YouTube video of him like hyper analyzing what's going on, how it relates to the entire overarching story, and just how great the show really is. Already was one of my favorite shows of all time. After watching that, it is for me definitive #1 animated show of all time in just how well thought out the whole thing was from the moment they got started.
Do you think like the creators go like ever
And
watch
he's a silly
stuff like that?
doofus, the guy who makes the
Yeah,
channel.
100%.
What?
Do you think the creators ever go back and watch it and are like,
We were
this
spitting.
guy? Yeah,
They're still making it.
Oh, I know.
Like,
Yeah.
they're
It's just-
taking their time, which gives me a ton of hope for this new
Yeah, I'm
show
super
that's coming out.
excited.
The only thing is like nothing's been as good as Korra. Oh no! I mean
What'd you
nothing.
just say?
Hold on, let me rephrase. Nothing has matched the level of the quality of like Avatar to Korra, like and stuff that they've made since that. Does that make sense?
You don't
Like,
like the books?
Yeah, but
The books? I haven't read the books. I'm
books
I'm
are-
talking about purely just like TV.
Well, they haven't made
wise.
anything on TV since.
They
then.
made the live action show.
Oh, yeah,
They
what's
made
it-
the movie.
They did a live action show. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean that?
Yeah.
show.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't like
It's not
I
bad.
didn't like it.
It's not bad,
Yeah.
but it's not good.
I
It's
just
not
like-
Avatar.
It felt too Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because like they like in the Legend of Korra, they have the monk guy. I can't remember his name right now. But-
Tenzin?
No, the evil one.
Oh,
Zahir,
Zahir.
yeah.
I like
where,
Zahir.
where he like it's like enlightenment, so you can fly, and then
Yeah.
like 5 minutes into the live action Avatar, Aang is literally just flying down.
yeah,
Like
it's nonsense.
Yeah.
that's
That
the
whole show is he's really getting the Anakin from Phantom Menace silly treatment in season 1 of the live action show. He's a little too silly. I will say him and the guy who plays Zuko. Zuko is the best character in the live action show.
Yeah, for sure.
So good. That guy fucking understands the
I
assignment.
couldn't finish watching the live action.
Everyone else is okay.
I hate what they did with Iroh. They just made Iroh like the
I
episode
don't
where
love it.
the episode where they
The
have to
best
play.
character show.
That's
Iroh-
exactly what they did Iroh for the live action.
Yeah.
That fat, goofy
Yeah.
guy.
Like the Ember Island players.
Exactly. They saw the Ember Island. They're like, yeah, let's just make Iroh that for the whole live action, and it was god awful.
If you're gonna make that show live action, there's one character you can't fuck up. And it's Aang. And there's a second character you shouldn't fuck up, and it's Iroh.
Yeah.
Those are the two characters that have to work. Zuko can be a lot of people could be a Zuko. Zuko's angsty. Zuko needs to like have
Zuko's
problems.
angsty? No.
Zuko is
That's crazy.
Zuko is just a teenage dude. Sokka is just a dumb teenage dude.
I don't think it ever needs to be live action for
I agree.
don't think
that's
either.
my thing. I agree with that. That is the ultimate thing.
That's how I
They
felt
don't
about,
need to redo this.
That's how I felt about How I Trained Your Dragon. It's like
Did you watch it?
I watch scenes.
It was pretty good.
I
I actually really liked that.
Is it better than
It's-
the movie?
To me, it's
I
right
go-
as good.
I don't think it's bad because it's exactly how to
it's a
train
frame
your
by
dragon.
It isn't.
It's like, I know it's literally exactly how to train your dragon.
There's stuff that's not in the movie, the animated movie at all. That's in that.
What is it, Chris?
There's the guy who Jonah Hill plays. That character in the movie has a whole different relationship with his father that is like very much being set up as a thing that will continue movie to movie. That is like a separate story being told.
Okay.
And the relationships between other characters,
Did it make it-
like
was it better, you
Astrid
think,
and
than-
Hiccup's dad.
You think that
I
was
think it was a
missing
cool
from the-
extra step
You
that
think it
was
missing
different.
from the first one?
I don't know if it was missing, but it's a new cool thing they're doing. But also, there is a gravity to the universe that is different live action. There are no stakes in the movie when it comes to physicality. Characters are getting thrown off of fucking cliffs falling 80 feet and bump. It's animation, so they're bouncing. Rocks collapse on people and crush them, and they die in this movie. It is like the borderline for it being R is just blood not showing up. There are like rated R graphic scenes in this movie that are only not rated R because, like, in the way that the elephants stepped on people in Lord of the Rings, it was PG-13 because we didn't see them burst like a grape.
Why is it being violent? And like, why
It's
is that
a new
inherent?
gravity
It's a
to
movie
how
for
real the
it's
situation
a movie
is.
for 12-year-olds.
Watch it before you have an opinion on it. You saw scenes. You didn't watch this movie. It was great. I'm telling you, I love both of them.
I don't like.
Again,
I
I will
don't.
go back to the beginning of my thing. I never said it was bad. I said it was pointless.
I don't think it is. I think it's a fun story to retell live action. I think Avatar, if they had nailed it, we would have a different conversation right here.
I liked it.
I didn't.
How to Train Your Dragon?
No, Avatar.
The
the show?
live action.
I like
It's okay. You
It
can
was
like a
fun.
thing. You know.
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of anything that they remake live action. Like,
I'm more in that camp.
For me,
but
it's
it
like
depends
this,
on what it
man.
is.
I like the Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book live action
Was pretty
was
good.
fine.
That
The
was
one with Christopher Walken playing the orangutan specifically.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing crazy. I was just gonna be like, the movie was so goddamn bad.
The movie
Because
was so bad.
the stakes were
What?
pretty low.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Avatar movie.
The Avatar live action movie is so bad that the Netflix show.
M. Night
was
Shyamalan.
like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, like when I went out, I think that's. I wasn't watching as an Avatar fan. I was watching as somebody that saw the Avatar.
Yeah.
movie.
yeah, especially because like the first scene where they did bending, I was immediately like, all right, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. So I'll say as an Avatar, because I'm not even an Avatar the Airbender purist. I love it to death. I didn't watch it till I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
Much like you with Adventure Time. Like one of my ex-girlfriends sat me down. She's like, "You've never watched this front to back?" I was like, "Nah." She was like, "Okay, we're gonna watch it front to back." And then we did, and I was like, "Oh, this is
Unbelievable.
Same summer I watched Back to the Future 1 and 2.
You've only seen 1 and 2?
Yeah,
You haven't
I
seen
was-
3?
I was in 3.
You just left off on that cliffhanger.
Don't worry about it.
What? Don't worry about it.
Nah,
It's
three's-
amazing.
Three's my favorite.
I like 3.
Yeah.
3's where they
That's
actually
why-
change shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3's so sick.
But go on.
Did you say don't worry about it?
Just that you said 3's the best one is crazy.
I think 3's.
I don't think 3's the best one. I
Oh
think
my
it's like
God.
1, 3, 2.
I think it's the best.
I think.
But
it's
all of
great.
them are great movies.
I think 2's better than 1.
Yeah, I would say it's 3, 2, 1.
So 3. Oh, okay.
I would say that.
I'm
in
like-
line of
I'm thinking
rescinding
back
order.
over the plot
They
of this-
only got
these
better
movies.
to me.
Yeah, exactly.
They only
Exactly.
kept getting better to me.
I think that they like cut it off right before it got silly.
Yeah, I think
They ended it
It
in the
ended
best
right
way.
before it got too stupid. it was almost stupid, and
Yeah.
they stopped right before it got
Like
stupid.
the in I'm
The very
without
final
spoilers.
scene is
The
a
very
little
final,
silly.
yeah, the very final scene. I was
You're
like,
like,
oh,
whoa, good thing we didn't finish. we didn't go further than this.
It's like when
It's worth watching.
it's like
It's
when
great.
you
He's
you
being
know.
silly right now. He
you saying-
thinks a movie he didn't see is unnecessary.
Are you-
Look,
Are you saying
I don't
Jurassic
want him to
Park 3 is the
sway your
worst
opinion.
one?
I'm not trying to be an antiquarian the whole time that I'm doing the podcast.
Nah, do it.
Antiquarium?
Antiquarian.
Okay.
what's an ant aquarium?
I think that's a terrarium.
That's an ant farm.
No, that's a terrarium.
There you go.
I thought it was a terrarium, and like a month ago, Chris was like, "You mean terrarium?" And I was like, "We speak never of this again." And
Now you're speaking of it.
No! An antiquarian is just a person who disagrees a lot.
I thought that
You
was
mean a contrarian?
yeah, the contrarian.
Yeah.
Thing.
An antiquarian is someone who only talks about old things because it's antiquated. You crazy person.
I'll show you something antiquated.
Shut the fuck up.
So
I don't mean
you
to be
have
a
a
contrarian.
so a terrarium is something.
That's for
No, listen.
So
I'm
a
not-
blood
I'm not-
tree.
I'm not making
The
fun of you.
cousin,
a fun
it's the
fact. a
cousin
fun
of the
fact.
bus
I'm not
that
making
hit
fun
him.
of you. I'm not making fun of you. Terrarium is like specifically one type of like an ant farm. If you add like one more thing, it becomes a vivarium.
See, I checked
So
out
like
with
if you
Disney
had
when
like
they
if you had
started
like a
that
mist,
show.
a fog
Isn't that
system.
what that horror movie is called?
There is a horror movie called Vivarium, and it's meant to
Jesse
be like a
Eisenberg.
metaphor. Yes, it's meant to be like
I've
a
seen that
metaphor.
one.
I haven't, but I know what happens.
Well, you should watch more movies, Chris.
Okay. You want to do that? Do you want me to flex my dick? The only big dick I have in my life? I have 2 big dicks. Poker and movies. Do you want me to flex one of them? Because I can.
I checked out after Ant Farm on Disney
We know.
Channel. You know what I mean?
Oh, on Disney?
Yeah,
That's no. I feel
That
bad.
was an excellent statement. That was great. You spit hard right there.
I like China Jackson.
I didn't.
China and McClane.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even finish Good
Yeah,
Luck
wait,
Charlie.
my bad.
He
I'm
said
thinking-
China Jackson, and I was like, What? I had no clue what was about to happen.
Sky Jackson
Yeah.
is the girl from Jesse.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
China McClain.
China and McClane.
China McClain works.
Yeah.
You don't call me
You gotta throw
Eileen
the middle
Nadir.
name in there.
Look,
What it said
look.
on the fucking thing.
I checked.
China and McClane.
I checked out there and didn't even finish Good Luck Charlie. Like that's
You know what's
how
crazy? The big brother from that show is the one that goes on to be in that awful. You guys remember that movie Meet the Johnsons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It was this really fucked up
Vaguely.
movie. The husband and his family was getting sexually assaulted by his son.
Nice.
Yes.
What?
And the son who's sexually assaulting him is the big brother from Ant Farm.
Yeah. It's a
Oh.
Wow.
It's a-
Oh, I thought you were talking about the big brother
You're
from.
talking about there's something about the Johnsons.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I thought
I
you
was
were
about
talking.
to say, I was thinking Meet the Robinsons.
No.
Whoa,
Which is
that's
a
a
great
wild turn for that movie.
Yeah,
That was
it's
about
very
time
different
travel.
films.
Time travel and sexual assault. That's a very heavy plate.
Tom
Robinson.
Selleck.
That would probably be an unfortunately good movie.
that would be a good movie.
Like
That's an Oscar winner.
no, that's
right
a
there.
fucked up movie about how that's one of those surviving your trauma is how you go on to do
Exactly.
great things.
Give me a title for it.
The
You guys
person-
were I came up with it. I need a title.
You came up with an idea.
No, but the fucked up thing is like the contrarian.
I'm better at that part.
The contrarian point to that movie will be a really good point because
Antiquarian point.
Terranium point
The aquarium.
because it's,
Wasn't the little kid in that movie's name Goob?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to
Wait,
make sure I
and
was
so
right.
something about the
Meet the
Johnsons?
Robinsons.
yeah, because the son being named Goob and hitting his dad from the
That's
dad's a fucked up
crazy.
movie.
That's wild.
fucked up
They
movie.
were like they either didn't know what they were doing or they knew exactly what they were
Yeah,
doing.
that's on YouTube as well. Like, you don't have to.
The whole movie?
Yeah.
It's on you.
It's a short film. It's
Yeah,
like
it's-
a 40 to it's like 25 to 40 minutes.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's-
You can get that much in there?
Yeah, I've never watched it because Twitter gave me enough details.
Well, it
and,
just seems like a lot to unpack for like 40 minutes.
and that's really the bigger metaphor.
It's crazy
Oh.
that you can talk about this. Okay, this is. I'm gonna say a statement. Don't go crazy. Talk about pack it in to 40 minutes. There is another short film that just came out last year called The Wonderful Life of Henry Sugar. It's like 42
Oh, yeah,
minutes
it's
long.
great.
One of the great to fit it in 40 minutes. If you like wrote out what it is, you're like that's a 3-hour movie. It's
great.
The amount of data they put into a 40-minute short film.
Cumberbatch,
You know,
Wes
I take-
Anderson.
Oscar-winning
Yeah.
Wes Anderson
Okay, I
short
thought that was
film.
it.
Benedict
They had, like, a little
Cumberbatch,
series.
Ray Fiennes, Ben Kingsley.
How do you
Dev
get all
Patel.
these people for that?
He's Wes Anderson. He gets whoever he wants.
They
Yeah.
love
He's the
people.
Christopher Nolan of whimsy.
Yes.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson did Asteroid City for like 10 grand.
Yeah,
like
it was
for no
nothing.
they don't. He doesn't pay anybody. They all. Bill Murray works them for free.
Yeah,
like
just like, please let me be in your movie.
yeah, they're like Wes. We all love you so much.
You know
so
what?
Let us do your movie.
I take back what I say because like Batman Mask of the Phantasm is like 90 minutes. It's
Yeah.
the best Batman movie.
Actors want directors that know exactly what they're looking for. Like most
Yeah.
of the time when you're working on stuff, a lot of the time.
Now go,
directors-
Michael. Do your thing. Do the thing you're good at. That's that's
Yeah.
not what actors want. They want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Be allowed to like some directors within that will allow you to improvise and be a little more free with it, but they also like have a very clear direction and vision and like how they want this to go. With Wes Anderson, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Like he has made this movie in his head before. Like it's just about getting it
Yeah.
put on
Like
Yeah.
film.
even some of the sets that he's made, like they won't make the set bigger than what's on the camera, like what's being
Yeah.
recorded. Like if you were to take one step back, that would be like you would see the edges of the film set.
Yeah.
Because he's so efficient. He's like, this is all that's going to be on camera. This is
Yeah.
all I want.
You
That's
know how
pretty
me and
cool.
Michael love doing impressions.
Yeah. The only Wes Anderson movie I've seen for measurement here is the one we went to go see, Asteroid City.
Yeah, okay. Well, in that movie, imagine those characters. Like, imagine that as an actor, like me and Michael, like, we got to read a character, and instead of doing the impression, we just got to do exactly what we read in whatever way we wanted. That's what a Wes Anderson movie is. You get to go and play the guy you read on the paper, but you have to do it exactly like you saw it. Michael can fucking slay Team 4-Star Vegeta. He can do every line of that show flawlessly. And if they put a live action version, Michael's who we're going for. That's what Wes Anderson's
Yeah.
looking for. He's looking for
Okay.
someone to come be the guy he wrote down.
Yeah.
Like he needs that, and he does it better than anyone in the industry.
Have you seen Phoenician Scheme yet?
Yes,
I really want to watch it.
It
on
might
Peacock.
be the best.
Oh,
Wes
really?
Anderson
Is Michael
movie.
Cera
It's
good
up-
in it?
Other
I
than
haven't seen
Grand
it yet.
Budapest.
Oh,
I just
okay.
know it's on. I've just added it to my list
What?
because it's on Peacock.
Michael Cera, is he worth like? getting into?
It's criminal that he just found. They've
Yeah.
just figured out they
I've
were
heard
gonna
that
be
take a
perfect
lot.
together.
I saw
He's
a
the
meme.
best character.
I saw a meme that was like Wes Anderson studied for years to be able to have Michael Cera in his
Yeah,
movie.
basically, he's been honing his fucking blade for like 15 movies just so that he could perfect Michael Cera.
Have you ever seen his Mont Blanc ads?
I don't know.
You know what Mont Blanc is?
I don't.
The pens.
Oh,
There's like
No.
$400 fountain pens. There's like
Okay.
anybody's ever looking to get Mike a nice expensive gift, a nice.
You
set
want one of
Mont
those
Blancs.
pins?
Oh my
by,
god!
and what? Wes Anderson directed the commercial or something?
He's made like a series of commercials with all with
Really?
the actors he works with all
That's
the time,
hilarious.
and he makes the sets and he does this whole like great thing.
That reminds me of the pin
They're
story with Tom
beautiful.
Cruise.
They're beautiful. They're just good to look at.
Yeah.
They're written so good. It's just like comfort food for the soul. And they're like, some of them are 2 minutes, some of them are 9 minutes.
the pin, the ad,
The commercial, yeah.
commercial. Okay.
that's incredible.
That's
I want to
amazing.
watch these.
They're amazing.
Have you ever heard the story
should
of
watch
Tom Cruise working on A Few Good Men?
Is it? Does it involve Scientology?
No, it involves
that,
a
okay.
pin.
I'm just kidding.
So
It's great.
It's a great story.
It's a great
So
story.
who's the actor?
Kevin Pollak,
Kevin Pollak plays like the what's the job? He's like the
paralegal.
He's the paralegal for Tom Cruise's character in A Few Good Men. The one with the one where he
Military.
goes, "I want the truth." You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
have
I know,
it."
yeah,
So in
yeah.
that movie, Kevin Pollak, what happened? Oh, okay. In that movie, Kevin Pollak plays the paralegal. Him and Tom Cruise become buds, right? So, in that movie, Tom Cruise is writing with a fucking absurdly good pen, like ridiculous, and like Kevin Pollak's like, "Whoa, that pen looks sick," and so Tom Cruise is like, "Here, write with it." And Kevin Pollak's like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest pen I've ever penned. There's never been a better pen than this pen, right?" So
I
the
feel like
next
you're
day-
almost slipping into a Trump impression.
No, it's
Anyways,
pretty
go
good
ahead.
Pollock right there. Now, don't do the trumpet.
You're right.
Yeah.
So the next day, Kevin Pollak comes out of his trailer and there's a box and it's a pin, and like Tom Cruise got him the pin. It's like a $500 pin. Gave him the pin, and so he shows up to the next day of them working on their characters and like reading scripts and shit. And he's like, he pulls out like a shitty like a ballpoint normal pen, starts writing something down. And Tom Cruise is like, "What? Where's your pen?" He's like, "I can't use that. He's talking to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise gave me that pen. You gave me that. I can't write with that. It's going to be on my shelf forever." The next day, there's another one, and there's a note that says, "Use this one, motherfucker." And he's like, "Cool, have your cool display pen. Write with this one. It's awesome." And he's like, "Okay." And so he writes with that pen.
Say what you will about how nightmarish Scientology seems.
Yeah.
By all accounts, Tom Cruise is the coolest man alive.
Yeah, there's not a lot, aside from leaving his wife and child and never talking to them again.
So it's just
outside of that
personally,
crazy
he's
thing,
not, like, great.
He is apparently a mensch. He is the peach of a human being when it comes to like being with him and talking with him and being friends with him. Every actor for or against Scientology is like, people will ask them like, "How's Tom Cruise?" And they're all like, "I mean, he's the best." Like they're almost like in pains to say it. They're like, "He's the coolest guy I've ever met. He's the nicest guy I've ever met. If you're talking with him, he sees you. It's ALEJANDRO, it's Creighton, it's Alejandro, it's
the
Michael."
most like a character? Like, who do you think's an actor who's played somebody who you think is the most like that? Like, they're actually that guy.
Probably Matt Damon.
Jim Carrey as the Eggman.
Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
The Rock and
That's a
anything.
good one.
The Rock.
The Rock and
The
that's
Rock-
crazy.
The
We're
Rock-
different end of the spectrum.
The Rock in 80% of his movies.
Robert Downey
He's got a
Jr.
couple. He's got a
Robert
couple
Downey,
sneaky.
Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark is a great answer.
That's
Yeah.
a really
Good
good
answer.
answer.
I
was gonna say
was
Matt Damon in The Departed when he's not like killing people. That is literally just Boston ass Matt Damon in that
I was
movie.
listening to an Opie and Anthony and Ray Liotta was on, and he's just like, he seems just like a very, very nice version of Henry Hill from Goodfellas. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
And there's a part of it where Jay Moore says to him, he goes like, "You know what I love about your laugh, Ray, is how quick it ends." he goes like so
Yeah,
I think
it's
the same.
very-
It's like
it's
straight
so
back
weird.
to business.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like he's got to get it out. Get right back.
Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. He's not even acting.
Yeah.
He's just
literally-
talking to Batman.
I've watched a lot of interviews. That's just Morgan Freeman talking to Batman. "Hey, Batman." like, "How are you?" Like, it's just him talking to...
Oh, it uses sonar just like he has a submarine, Mr. Wayne. A submarine.
Yeah, so it's like,
We're not
that's
doing that.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman playing God is just Morgan Freeman. There's very few. Him in Shawshank is the most color. Him in
I think it's Lego movie.
Miss
Evan
Daisy.
Almighty.
What's the one where he drives around Miss Daisy?
Driving Miss Daisy.
Driving Miss
Driving Miss
Daisy.
Daisy.
What's the one where he's a gangster?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Driving Miss
Oh,
Daisy.
okay.
Creighton said, "What's that one where he's driving around Miss Daisy?"
Oh, you mean Driving Miss Daisy? What's the movie where he's the gangster?
I've never look.
What's
I've
that
only
movie
ever seen that
with
movie
that good
on TV.
guy,
I've
Will
never seen the
Hunting?
title.
That good guy.
That good Will Hunting character.
What's that movie?
Yeah.
There's the only movie I've seen Morgan Freeman in where he's not playing Morgan Freeman is the first movie he was like an Academy Award nominee for, where he's like a gangster who's like about to stab.
I know
What's
what you're
that
talking about.
movie?
I can't remember. God damn it! It's a movie. He's a pimp. In the
Yeah,
movie.
he's a pimp in the
I
movie.
can't remember the name.
He's like mean and scary, and it's like, whoa,
Oh, there's
not
that-
you, Morgan Freeman.
There's
It's
that
not Morgan
one. The fucking what's the one where they're trying to save Private Ryan?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I think it's Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is probably the most like any of his characters.
I
and
think
he
it's
really
in
is
the.
like,
I think it's in Lego Movie where he's the most like his character.
where he plays Gandalf. Who does he
No,
play?
he's not playing Gandalf.
He
He's
plays
playing-
like a wizard. He plays
Yeah.
like Wizard of Lego.
Is he not Lego Gandalf?
There's,
He is.
like, there's a scene where he's like, there's a difference between Gandalf and Dumbledore. It's like up there with Dumbledore. Like, it's Dumbledore. Dumbledore. And there's a part where he goes like, well, whatever it is, well, I'm not going to write it all down, so go on. He's just that whole scene where he does that.
Yeah.
They had rewritten that scene like 16 times, and he had just recorded the same like Dumbledore thing like 15 times, and they kept changing it. So that part where he goes like, well, I might as well just write it all down because I'm not going to remember any of it. Let's go.
That's
That
literally
part-
just
that's
Morgan Freeman being
Morgan
silly?
Freeman being, not being silly, being frustrated.
Who knew it would take a Lego movie to push the Morgan
Right,
Freeman over
go
the
ahead
edge?
and write it down. Just know I'm going to remember all of it. Let's go.
All right, boys.
The top
It's
5
time to wrap.
Nickelodeon. I mean, Cartoon Network. Named 4. So.
I named it for a moment. We didn't even continue down the path of like what genuinely would be like a top 5 of the Cartoon Network, and like Foster's Home doesn't get enough love. Codename Kids Next Door doesn't get a lot of love. I know we gave a lot of love to Ed, Edd n Eddy and Teen Titans. They are goated. It is crazy how many the Ben 10 didn't even, like they got like a glimpse of this podcast where we talked about them. There are some absolutely like top tier animated television programs on Cartoon Network that like could all easily have an argument for number 1. It is crazy.
Johnny
We'll talk
Bravo.
about them next time.
Yeah, there we go.
Whatever.
Season 3.
Next time on the Shirts Off podcast, Creighton will finally come out of the closet as a pedophile.
Not just me. It's always me. We actually went a whole podcast where it didn't happen.
Not yet. It's too soon.
Christopher is a racist
Doesn't count. Doesn't count. We're in the wrap up.
Homosexual.
Doesn't count.
A homosexual
Didn't come up
racist
organically. I
pedophile.
brought it up. Doesn't count. Not real stats. It finally happened. First one of this season.
Wait,
Michael.
wait, I didn't do
wait. The fucking likes and stuff.
All right, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, not miss episode. Follow Kicks Again. Follow Dasso Lee.
If you're on Facebook, follow Halcyon.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh wait, your thing. Do you have anything coming up that you want to plug real quick?
When's this coming out?
I'll upload it.
Not on time.
Now,
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause-
now I'll upload it
Yeah.
as soon
Because
as
last time we did it did not come out on time. But,
I know.
No Kings protest happening in Indian Land this Saturday. It's actually the first official Lancaster County.
This won't
led
drop until the
protesting.
day after that.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
it
sorry.
was a good protest.
Anything else for the week after, or anything coming up for the rest of October? Because this will come out Sunday, or Monday. The Monday after.
Not this October. We're just we're prepping for election season coming up. So we're gonna be looking for precinct captains, volunteers, stuff like that coming soon. So
Yeah, fuck it. I'll upload it tonight. All right, no Kings protest Saturday. There we go. Plugging Kicks Again.
yes,
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, thank
Sorry, that
And
was a
always
bad arm.
remember, Big Pink is watching.
And Halcyon of Lancaster.
Halcyon.
We're just gonna keep saying it because we make like $5 every time we say it. Halcyon.
I'll see y'all.
Halcyon. Gas money.
I'm gonna
Goodbye.
get tattooed.